What is up, guys? Houdini here, and welcome back to Myth Wukong. We're back in this brand new action RPG, Souls-like hybrid, whatever you want to call it, but it is very, very impressive. Holy hell, like, I feel like every time you go back, you find new little secrets in that, you know. What first was kind of more wide linear, it still has its invisible walls, but when you start doing a lot more digging, you start to find, like, so much more stuff. Like, we just finished off Chapter 3, we're now moving into Chapter 4, but as I was running around that last temple, the Thunderclap temple, oh my god, the freaking size of it was insane. Unbelievable, like, Jesus. Each side of it was like a proper Buddha temple, you know. Each side of it was just, it was enough to hold an army, a whole congregation of people. So many great secrets, I love it. Speaking of which, we have to go back to that, like, little bitter lake where we were thrown into the prison. So we gotta go back and find some cool things before we move into Chapter 4. Yes, between this and Star Wars Outlaws and Astrobot and Space Marine 2, we are eating so well, and it's not even slowing down at all either. There's so many games coming out in September, it's insane. I was looking at the lineup of things I want, things I might play, and that this was the first trailer of gameplay we ever saw. And honestly, even for 4 years ago, not too much has changed, so they did a great job. It was just expanding on those ideas, expanding on the budget and area, you know. I actually thought this would be the length and breadth of the game, but it's been a lovely surprise. Good stuff. Now, with that kind of surprise comes a lot of issues as well. You know, like, this is a game that's trying to bump the ceiling of AA and move into AAA, and it kind of shows in a way, you know. So there's a couple of little shortcomings, like I said, invisible walls, some of the hitboxes for the enemies a bit rough, the performance is a little bit all over the place, but otherwise, besides that, there's a great game underneath that, and I think that's all that matters, you know. At the end of the day, ray tracing, 4K, all that mess can't really save a game if it's just shite underneath it all, you know. But if there's something truly underneath all that, then yeah, it doesn't matter how good or bad a game looks. But this is definitely something special. That's a cool shield. I don't know if we got that one. Maybe they changed that to the rock solid one. I could do with maybe using that one. We'll see. Mainly using a lot of the similar stuff. Alright, cool. Nice. So yeah, I want to go back to, I think it's the beach of the Turtle Shell Island. Nice. Let's do that. We had fought, who did we fight? We fought one of the young dragons, the Cyan one. They all seem to be named after a color or two. He was very, very difficult. I felt like maybe that was somebody that I was supposed to come back to later, and I did not do that. I foolishly bit my lip and basically got stubborn with it. And we know how that works out for me, don't we? Works out like a kick in the head. I hope you're all doing well. I thought it'd be nice. Like, there's just so many games coming out that I thought it'd be nice to do a couple of cheeky little Sunday streams, you know. Alright, yeah, so we were on this turtle island. There he is there, God bless him. Look at him. Oh, sleepy. He had dropped us off. We didn't even know we were on an island. And I was like, bam. Good job. Good golly, Miss Molly. And we're going to have Tokyo Game Show at the end of the month as well, and possibly some news on the Switch 2 or the PS5 Pro. I've been kind of searching around looking at the consensus for the PS5 Pro, and it would appear that the only people that are truly, like, super invested wanting to get that are the diehards, you know, that they will buy every piece of Sony product, like fucking plushes and PS Portal and controllers and dumb faceplates and shit like that. You know, those kind of guys, you have them in every which way. It's fine to be a consumer, but to be a feckless idiot like that, it's not for the best. I see, like, one guy, like, posted all the Spider-Man stuff we had for when the first Spider-Man game came out, and he had, like, t-shirt, he had, like, the game stuff, the standees and things like that, and it's like, you bought that from them, didn't you? Or it was closing down, or you worked for GameStop. And I'm sorry, but a fandom is one thing, and obsession is another, and if you can't tell the difference, then you're probably in trouble. You're probably in trouble. Those guys are bankrupt and put all this stuff on credit cards and be like, how could this happen? The economy's so bad. You're the fucking problem, dude. You're why the economy's so bad. Yeah, okay, so Nice. Yeah, I'm hoping my Space Marine copy will come soon enough. Then there's the casting of Frank Stone I wanted to play. People are kind of mixed on that one. That's okay. People are mixed on everything. They tend to not enjoy anything. It's like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, we got like the remake of Epic Mickey coming. We have the new Zelda game. Yeah, Echoes of Wisdom looks really cool. Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince sequel coming. Oh man, so much stuff. So much stuff. Lovely, lovely. We should hear a lot of big news from Final Fantasy. Pretty much the whole Final Fantasy slate coming to Xbox now, which is good, and they're prepping that for things like Switch as well. So we got this cool new shawl we got from that old ginseng guy we fought. We finished off the chapter. It was a horrible chapter ending boss. He just kept turning to gold and shutting down our spells, but even when we broke him out of it, he still shut it down. So it was an interesting one. I didn't mind him shutting down the spells. In fact, I think that's actually clever, especially the clones and that. But the issue I had with it, it didn't have any rules or rhyme or reason, you know. So when you use the mobilization on him, he would turn to gold to shut you down, because he was like very hard to hit. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Then I would break the gold, then use a mobilization, and he would go straight back into the gold form. So yeah, just a little bit of refinement there would be perfect. I think all the big bosses need refinement, for good or for bad. Like some of the flying ones have really weird hitboxes where you're big enough because you're transforming, so you can hit them in the legs, but there's no contact. The black bear running around turning into smoke and having a weird hitbox. Just little things that even From Software don't get right, so I don't expect perfection. But hell yes. Okay, cool. Alright, so we can come over here and you can see there's another little half dragon boy over here. You can kick some ass with. Let's see, there's so much to do, you've no idea. Hello.
This is not for your eyes, young one. You have
Shenlong, okay. God bless him, huh? He thinks he's gonna stand a chance against us. They all do, huh? But they never actually stand a chance. Oh man, you got far away. Oh, speaking of flying, boys. Nice. Let's let the clones do a bit of work. Never clones. Alright, let's see if you've got the strength. The old dragons. It's kind of cool to see them like transform the way they are. Nice. Oh, I don't think he can be set on fire at all because we're in water. Okay, cool. So that would be a opportunity not to use this guy. Ooh, that was terrible bad timing coming out of the transformation there. What's he got? Ooh, I know that one. He learned that from the Sion. Ooh, almost insta-killed by the lightning as usual. Nice. Oh yeah, he's a tough boy with the lightning, alright. Not tough enough though. Goodbye, Chin. Yeah, I killed most bosses first or second try, and then the big ones have something else going on, so. Yeah. But they wanted to become immortal. A lot of Buddhas wanting to become immortal, I see that. Like a crying baby. Zhudong. Okay, so that's the dog we have been dealing with the past little while. Okay, I can go do that for you. Nice. Good job. We barely even healed there. I see a chest over there. I'll go get you one of the resurrection pills. Let's see what else he has to say first. Okay. Yeah, Zhudong's the guy in the cellar who helps us with... Oh, there's a little bit of frame right there. See what I mean? So we went up that way, right? We went up that way chilling, and it eventually led into, like, the temple and the forest and that. The forest of ecstasy. What's in here? See what I was saying? But I was just minding my business. Because you get so used to thinking that it's, you know, visible walls and that. Like, that whole lake where you fought the dragon and then got sent to the prison you can walk around the whole circumference of that lake. Now, there's not really anything there. I think there is actually a pill that helps with your stamina, though. Not that kind of pill. Ayo. But yeah, just to let you know, there's so many secrets. I'm already kind of thinking of New Game Plus and the DLC and their plans for a trilogy. I think some of the bosses in this one are the Celestials. They want to do a story on them as well, which is very, very cool. So yeah, we'd got off here and we'd rested there and then pretty much just walked over there, which, you know, you're kind of led that way. But like everything else, so much goodies off the beaten path, huh? Oops. You just have to be aware. So I like this little shawl. And then we have this cool, creepy hat. I found a cool new headband, and it's basically just to cover your eyes. And it allows you to dodge better if you want to, but, you know, it's up to you. Pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Hello, sir. Whatever you are. Bing. Another flying thing, huh? Ow. It's got, like, hooks for legs. It's cool. Now it's got fucking death. Nice. I think my biggest weakness, that's a chest as well. My biggest weakness in this game is not really figuring out a lot of things like resolute strike and that, you know, and parrying and the usual. I'm far more invested. Now, we talked about the turtle and there's snake friend, and I'm thinking these are either the bones or the shedded skin of the snake. Like, look at this stuff. It spans nearly the entire coastline. Insane. Whatever it is, it's long dead. The game has so much going for it. Like, I didn't even know. Like, what we're trying to do right now is actually set up a blacksmith. There's a blacksmith in the game. It's just up to you, can you find them? So that's what we're trying to do here. Getting these resurrection pills for this guy is part of setting up the blacksmith. So if I can hit him at the right time and have a focus point, I can actually parry. It's when the staff kind of goes red. Not the same orange it is now. So sometimes if you get really good at it, you don't even have the perfect dodge. I love that you can manipulate that and have so many different builds. And you can get rid of and come back with whatever build you want. There's no punish and no item you need to reset all your stats. It's just go for it, you know. They want you to have fun first. They want you to experiment. It's really cool. What the fuck is even over here? It's still going, Jesus Christ. See, look, what the fuck is that? Is it like a little press thing? Maybe we can summon it back to life. That'd be cool. Examine. That might be just something to look at. No, something's gonna happen. Oh, bollocks. Is it a big dragon? And snake, dragon, they're all in the same family. Oh, turtle's pissed. Is he gonna spit something out? Something's going on. What is that? Like oh, the tears. Oh, he was crying. Do I have to go grab that? He's crying over the death portrait. Yeah, over the death of his snake friend, Turtle General. Frozen realms, ice, snow. They honor nature's call. Oh, turtle and snake generals reveal their true forms. Turtle General is massive as Mount Tai, landed in the sea, causing these waves. Snake General, resembling the mythical Zulong, coiled around a mountain ridge. What happened? He just died? Did somebody kill him? I wonder what happened to that one. Maybe Wukong killed him back in the day, because this is technically a sequel to that story, or at least another interpretation of it. Let's go see where that fell. You never know what you'll find, I swear to God. Let's see if I can do it now. Probably not. But you know where you can transform into things? No, I can't use it in this item in current state. I still don't know what that means. But let's just transform into different things. I just maybe not in certain areas. No, I don't know what that means. Current state. I think it means like combat or something, but I'm clearly not in combat. Maybe. There's a couple of mistranslations and a couple of ideas that are not quite fleshed out. See, there you go, like my health popped up there. That's usually a sign that some kind of a combat's initiated. I know, you'd be pressing this all day to try to make it happen. Ah, bother. Anyway, it'll let you turn into a wolf or a fox. Well, I wonder where that tear landed. It was like green, wasn't it? You can't, I don't even go into some of this water. No, there's your invisible wall. You think it's back on Turtle Island or something? I don't see it anywhere. It's hardly on that island, is it? I don't think we can get over there. Oh no, here it is. Here it is right here. Glad. Like a little turtle tear. Does that help at all? What is that? Gather. Turtle tear. Yeah, it's a drink for your... Ah, cool. Got so many of those now. Let's see what it does. Here it is here. When at full health, using the gourd recovers a moderate amount of mana. That's very good. Ooh. We got some cool ones here. Movement speed, mana. I've been using the mana one because it's nice. We'll see how things go. This one helps. So you could actually mix and match there. Do you see that? This one has Blue Bridge Romance. This one has 3 little slots there below the word drink. That's your soaks. And your soaks are things that... It's kind of confusing. These are the drinks you're drinking, but they're inside the gourd. Does that make any sense? So they're attached. They're kind of something you would pour into the gourd, and then you get the benefits of the gourd. And you can pick different gourds as well. So that's a little bit confusing, but you'll figure it out. And then there's actual drinks you can make. This one we have Medicine Master Gourd. And then you also have Trailblazer Scarlet Gourd. And this one has the added benefit of when the gourd is full, the first sip replenishes full health. So I could do almost 2 or 3 sips. But you've only got 5 sips in that one, you see. And then this one you can keep upgrading, which it currently has 8 sips. Or 8 heals, you know. So yeah, it's interesting. See the way you can benefit or screw yourself over. We might switch that over and then still add the mana to it, you know. Yeah, that's an idea. And then you'd have Immobilizing Spell, Rock Solid, Interrupted, Damage Reduction, Critical Hit Chance. Brief moment after using the gourd, slowly recover a small amount of health. So you see what you could do there? You can basically create each of the different drinks inside of each other. But this one has 3, so it has kind of almost the mass potential right there. You notice they all pretty much heal for 36%. That's the base, and you can get one that will heal over time. That one's very good, but you need to be on your guard. You know, you don't want to. It's not really for the aggressive plays, because if you get hit, I don't think it keeps healing, or maybe it does. I don't know. It's cool. We got this new one called Spellbinder, which will shut down all spells. I think it might even shut down the enemy spells. Kind of like Lloyd's Talisman, but in this case it gives you massive boost to your damage. So we have to try that one out later as well. So yeah, I'm fine. I'm only in chapter 4, which like there's the whole of chapter 4, 5, and 6. So there is a lot more where that came from. And obviously there's things only in New Game Plus. They're working on I think 2 DLCs, and there's talks of you know, they want to make the whole thing into a trilogy, which I hope they do. They already have a name for the next one. It's like it'll keep the BLACKSMITH name, because that's part of it, you know. And they'll change the subtitle, with this one being Wukong, because it's about Sun Wukong. The next one about Jinzui, I think that's how you'd say his name. If I'm getting it wrong, correct me. I've played a lot of Japanese games and Chinese games and all sorts of games over the years, and I'll tell you one thing, it doesn't matter how much you play or how little you play, I still fuck up the names. Oh, you cheeky bastard, because you get up there before me. I did a double. It's a funny game. Some of the stuff they don't exactly listen to themselves. So they'll say things like no interruptions, as it said. No interruptions on your heavy attack, and some of the things I upgrade, notice they don't work, and then I take them away. You can't be saying no interruptions, then get immediately destroyed. What's in here? Oh my god. You just never know what you're going to bump into. It's so cool. Someone else is trying to attack me. I think we have a mage over there. Let's get rid of these guys as quick as possible. No, it's one of those bat guys. He still does a little bit of magic though. Nasty. Ooh, you a nasty bat. What else is in here? Were you guys guarding something? Oh, is it a fragrant branch thing? Yeah. Yes, fragrant wine. Excuse me. So you need 2 or 3 of them to upgrade how many drinks you have. So they're basically like Estus bone shards and things like that. So yeah, make sure and get them as quick as humanly possible, or you'll regret it. Things like that. And there's definitely these celestial pills that are around as well. Like I was saying, it improves your like maximum stamina, maximum health, maximum mana and stuff like that, you know. So make sure and get those. There's only a couple, I think, per area. Very rare, but they stay with you forever. So you definitely want those. None that does anything to your attack though that I've found yet. Anyway, these probably all lead back to places we've been over there. Is it? I have to do these little monkey hops to get around. It's very hard. You know, there's bollocks. There's that drink that obviously boom, there's the skyward fall. I love that. So when you have 2 charged up, we can now do skyward fall. Very nice. And that just leads back where we were. Okay. Cool. Cool. I just, yeah, can you believe there's that much stuff over here? Unbelievable. What about in here? I'm deadly serious how big this game is. How did we miss all this? Yeah, this is all different as well. Jesus Christ. I should have froze him and fought the other guy, but it's all good. No worries. Every time I use a focus point now as well, I'll get a little bit of heal back. Nice. It ain't much, but it can actually forego you having to heal at all. What's in here? This one's a little bit different. Has a red sheen to it. Maybe something goody. Mama. I got Mine Core. Nice. And Mine Core is another one as well. So we're going back over to Shoe Dog, as he called him. He allows you to use those Mine Cores to actually upgrade your stats a little bit. But nothing too catastrophic. Just health, defense, stamina, and then all the elemental protections. It's pretty cool. It starts off like 1 Mine Core doing a little bit, and then it just rises up. Now I think this would lead us back to there. Those tentacle bastards are the worst, so we're not going to do that. But yeah, I just can't get over that temple. Like, you saw me on stream go through that temple, finally getting to the boss, and it was very impressive, and we tried to see as much of it as we can. I went back off stream and there's even more in there. Even more. So many secrets. Oh my god. Some stuff like that where I'll definitely will play a little bit off camera, because it's kind of what I like to call busy work. Okay, I think we're actually finished with this side now. Alright, cool. Busy work to me is like, I don't know, fucking finishing up an area, grinding out for a level, figuring stuff out, that kind of stuff. Okay, cool. All gravy, baby. I was expecting a little boss that just loops around there. It's all good. We'll have a boss in due time, don't worry. We just fought Shenlong, one of the older ones. All the long guys we fight, they're either part of a dynasty, or I thought they were all dragons, but some of them we fought are not dragons. Like, unless that pig guy, the very first one, he's called Black Oolong. He's not a dragon, like a warthog or something, but maybe. All the other ones are dragon in some form. I believe the red one was an actual dragon. We figured out smacking his stuff on the back ended up exploding them. And then we fought Cyan Long, which was extremely difficult. And then we just fought Chen Long, old guy, who might be friendly, it seems. Where was the... That's over here. Might be friendly, let's see, because he didn't die. We've come across a couple of bosses like that where you beat the living shit out of them, and then they're not dead. Not necessarily friendly or anything, but they're just not dead. You little bastard. These guys suck, man, because with this big awkward looking signpost of a sword or whatever it is, right? That's not even the problem. The problem is the fucking thing goes into the snow and you're getting smacked with that which you cannot see. Okay, so now we're going to travel back to the dog, to the seller. The guy who usually levels up with the mine cores. And I believe that's in the Yellow Ridge, right? Seller, there it is, okay. To find that, you need to go inside the Crouching Tiger temple. You gotta kill a person there, and you're gonna have an item that you get from killing the rock stone vanguard. And it'll allow you to drain the blood out of the pool, and it'll open up a little area. There's lots of secrets in there. And then, more importantly, you'll come down to this guy, and he'll open up his little cellar. So we're looking for resurrection pills for this guy. He's having a little bit of trouble getting it off, is he? Oh, that happens in your old age. Usually, this is what I was saying, so I think this is going to, moving around to get the stuff, like upgrading your stuff and that, it's a bit goofy, but I think this is going to help us out. Store. Alright, maybe just talk to him and he'll help us.
Your grim fate alone speaks for that old Long's bullying.
The old Long's bullying, okay.
Pray refrain from blaming him. His ill temper persists unaltered since the first day of our long acquaintance.
There you go, fortifying
Regret
medication.
Not, for his power endures. His desire be but one more pill.
Special made bone strengthening pellet. Mortal medicines. Can we make that? Should I make it? Upon use, enhances the tenacity effect of certain staff abilities, making them less suspicious to interruptions. Or susceptible, not suspicious. So, what's the crack then? Did you... Maybe he has it in the store? Did you give me the pellet? Is it a key item? Key item, there we go. Special made bone strengthening by Zoodog. Hurry, deliver to the old Long by Bitter Lake, lest he continues his clamour. Clamour is right, man. What a whiny bastard. Alright, let's go back then and give that to him. Lovely, lovely. So this is kind of a roundabout, swings and roundabouts kind of thing, but it will... where is this? New West? Yeah. North shore of the Bitter Lake. It's going to lead to a blacksmith. I did end up having to look this stuff up. Like a lot of these games, you're going to have to look up some stuff. Yeah. Because it's a goddamn blacksmith, and it's going to bring all these merchants together. It should be something that should have been accessible in chapter 1 or 2 or something. Be lowered. It seems counterproductive to hide all that stuff off so halfway through the game. It is what it is. Oh yeah, Dead Rising Remastered as well. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this month is huge. Huge amount of games, so we must not delay. Must play what we can. When we can. Okay, so where does this guy go then? Is he hiding this little village over here now? I don't see him out there, do you? Well, that they had this little area. See the way you fight in the water? I remember there is a thing that would help you fight in the water, but I think there's only a couple of bosses that's going to benefit from that area, is there? There you go, here's your little fucking blue pill, you poor fucking dragon. There you go. You gonna fight him again?
I knew you could do it.
Why did he throw it away? You see that? He threw it away.
With this pill, I'll gain the strength to unseal that precious place, the Painted Realm.
Ah.
A peaceful haven I built with my fellow deities. Now the monkey is in
A Painted Realm, huh? Sounds familiar.
We should gather once more.
This game does remind me a lot of the first Dark Souls. Yeah, in we go. First Dark Souls and Demon Souls a lot. And that's saying something good. That means they can learn exactly the same as From Software did. Well, you know, these guys could be as big as them any day of the week. Nice to pay homage to their land as well, which is pretty cool. I swear this is like the longest load time we've ever been through. Are you taking me? This is probably the secret area of this chapter, maybe? That seems to be what's happening. Each chapter has their own little secret area. Usually accompanied by a hefty boss. Alright, anybody home? Yeah, I like this shovel. There's something very Ryuji's scroll, okay. Oh yeah, see look now, this is where the dude's gonna be. So all the Celestials are gonna gather here, are they? Or some of them. Or deities, not Celestials, they're different. Don't you love when games have like multiple names for gods and demigods and that, and you're like, huh? See? And we can have a little rest in place here. So now we won't have to travel to 7 places just to upgrade our shit. They'll all have come here. The village of the Zodiac. Cool. Chinese Zodiac. Nice. So we have our monkey friend who will help us upgrade our gourds. We don't have to go back there to find him. That was a hella annoying. Yeah, so you don't have to drinks, you see. So I could upgrade that one to have a secondary soak. But it still would then only have 2. What we can do, even more importantly, is we can brew. Keep this one where we get... Oh no, we could change that. Let me see. How do you change them? Just equip them yourself, is it? Great gourds. Just equip them in here, do you? No. Shit, I'd still get lost with these things. Where the hell are my gourds? It's not this one. Oh. I definitely need more bit of curiosity. Must be this guy.
Back to the court now.
How do you switch it up the top?
Only drink can drown my sorrows.
Peru? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I didn't know that. There we go. So that's the one we want to get. The movement speed's pretty cool. Not too fussed about that. And then we can change it and put the mana one in. I'm trying to see. Am I making any difference? You put the mana one in and the health one in, and you have room for something else as well. There's a moderate amount of mana, and then mobilization spell, unveiling strike, next rock solid. Brief moment after using the gourd, slowly recover a small amount of health. I'll have to see how good that is. Increases critical hit chance for a while, damage reduction, no longer be interrupted by incoming attacks, you see? That's why I use that one so much. I don't know if it's actually helping. Now, what's the difference between damage reduction and defense? Reminds me so much of Elden Ring. Elden Ring has such fucking nonsensical stuff. They've gone too far. They have this thing where it's like defense power or something, and it's completely separate than anything else. It's like, what the fuck? And you go and look that stuff up online, and you can see the entire fan base is completely confused, and they're doing crazy jumping jack mathematical science, and like, hello, it's a fucking video game. I know you want a mid-max. I just want to know what pertains to actual damage reduction. Like, well, you have to add your defense power with your magic power and your attack power, and then you deduct that from your... I'm like, what the fuck? You're making me do gymnastics. Just tell me which one is the best. It sucks, but you get to that point and you're like, how fucking hard is it to do something as simple as that? Okay, we'll try that for now, but we can always switch it out. So this will help with movement speed as well, apparently. Let's see about that. I only you can upgrade these. See, you can only upgrade those two. Interesting, huh? And then the gourds is separate. You see, I need 3. Now I have 1. I need 3 to get the final drink. Alright. Oh, you can actually talk to this guy too? Let's see what he says. Like, he might give us something. Remember to talk to them.
Oh my.
Could my drink since my scent? But I'd never seen the drink.
Those friends again.
Back in the painted realm.
I'll
Oh.
drink with my friend.
So you're like a deity as well, huh?
Honey brew, sheep curd.
You can buy that off him. Covers a considerable amount of health for nearby duplicates. So that one's pretty interesting if you want that one. Soaks. Looks like it might be allowed to have 3 soaks with that as well. There's another one as well, Pine Brew. Each sip recovers 35% of maximum health. But when your health is below half, using the gourd grants a considerable amount of focus. Might as well buy that anyway. Nice to have it. So you see what I'm saying? Or maybe we can upgrade that one. No, it almost brings me back there. Let's see how many that one has. Epic. It has 2 soaks. Okay. Nice. Alright. That's enough out of you, thank you. And then we got your boy here. So now they're all here now. We can just go back to the Zodiac village. He's still chatting away there.
May Lord Lao illuminate your path.
Let's see what it has to say.
Many thanks for reuniting us here, brave one.
Oh.
This is a perfect place for my art.
Yeah, in the painted world we had a fantastic
Henceforth,
boss.
brave one, come timely to fetch medicines. This...
Oh, we got a token of his gratitude. Request medicine.
My pills are reliable, but be wiser than
What does that
relying
mean?
solely on them.
Whoa, that looks shiny, whatever that is. What did you give me? Essence, decoction, and ginseng pellets. Looks like he'll just give you stuff every now and then. Request newly made medicines from Zudog. Okay. You can remake this stuff, and here's the one I was saying. So you collect your mind cores. You can level up this stuff. I think we've done all the maximum health we can, as far as I can tell. Made 9 out of 9 lesser. Well, it looks like you could do more. Cannot make any more of these. Okay. Maximum mana. Defense.
Uncover the secrets of sky and earth.
Alright.
Nature inherits its
So
unique
who else?
creation.
Who else can we send here? This will be our new little hub area.
Shortcuts.
Probably small, is it? Small little area, yeah. We can go in through here. Oh, there's Chenlong. You're much bigger. Hello. What do you do? Send us back.
All the zodiac deities may
That's
come
so
and
cool.
go
So it's like you're the
free.
monkey, you're the dog, you're the dragon.
Don't make light of us.
You're
Without
the
our
rat, maybe?
assistance on it may be too. It's rare for strangers to gain it. Seeing our
Okay.
path.
Rare for strangers. Deliver seeds. Deliver seeds gathered on your journey and have them planted in the painted realm. Cool. Do you want to deliver all seeds? Yes. What would that
As
do?
they say, fine soil yields fine sprouts.
Fine
and
sprout. I
fine
know what you do.
sprouts
Harvest
bear fine
ripen
fruits. From
ingredients.
seed to sprout to fruit
Whoa.
to harvest. Patience. is
Okay, so
the
that's a
path
way
to
of
follow.
gaining all that stuff. This is crazy. There's so much in this game. You've no idea. It's just so well hidden.
Go ahead. I can't spend all day chatting with
And I worry about something being so well hidden to the fact that half the fucking fanbase ain't gonna find it, you know? Hop. Alright. There you go. I know that fucking familiar tap, tap, tapping. We found our blacksmith. Finally, dude. Hello? He is a wolf? No, he's not. He's a tiger. Hello? Jesus Christ, look at the fucking blade he's working on. Damn. Hello, sir.
Spare me, you prattling boar.
Another tiger.
Since you're here, the scrap you're all in can stay no more.
We can grab weapons. We can upgrade armor. This whole time I haven't been able to do that. What do you need for that? Some will, okay. Some silk. Oh, for fuck's sake, lads. This whole time you could do this? Fuban strength. Looks like it has 3 upgrades. Okay. That's ridiculous, that is. Why is this so hidden? You can craft new armor, can you? Yeah, like, see, here's the thing. Sometimes you're better off not to get the high defense stuff if you want the bonuses of lesser stuff, you know. But then there's another way, like, if you're not going to use the bonuses much, then just craft the high defense stuff, you know. Look at this one. Upon taking medicine grants considerable focus. I like that. As you can see, there's set bonuses for wearing 2 pieces, then 4 pieces. Some only have 1, you know. Only have 1 set bonus, so you could wear 2 pieces and then maybe a hat of your choosing or whatever. It's pretty cool. Or if some have only a 3 set bonus, like this one, Thunder Veins, you could still wear the 3 pieces and then, like I said, a hat of your choosing or whatever. You can mix and match. But I've noticed that a lot. Vengeful Mirage, I still don't know what that does. That's pretty cool though. So is this one, has that cool little thing above there. Short. This one seems to be spirit focused, which sucks because you're getting all that defense and then messing with spirit stuff. Don't really care. Upon critical hits and defeats grants a small amount of key. So we have might, key, mana. I don't even know what the fuck key is. Gale Guard, shock resistance. Nice. Something I've noticed about the weapons, which are very cool, but I've noticed once you craft one, you move further down the line using it, and if you want to go backwards, for whatever reason, you have to remake the old weapons. It's kind of an unusual way of doing it for sure. I don't know why you'd want to go backwards, but some things might be worth it. Golden Arm Guard. Nice. The one I'm using right now, we're doing this one. Oh, am I using that? I'm sure that's not good. Oh no, hold on. Upon consuming a focus point, Moderately increases the critical hit chance for a short duration. Not bad. What else do these do? So you're not allowed them have a passive bonus. Do you notice that? It's only with the set bonus. The only ones with passive bonus is actually this one for the evanescence, and then this one, unique effect. You see the way you can kind of really min-max and create your own personal builds. I like that. 3 consecutive perfect dodges within a brief moment. That's easier said than done. How can you see into my eyes? And craft weapons. Have you got something new for me? The Rat Sage Staff, which is a small boost to my damage. A small boost to critical hit chance. The one I'm using now is a little bit of defense. New weapon list. This is where I get confused. We're trying to make this one the Golden Long Staff, but I think everything we need is in another chapter, so we'll just kind of put that in the back burner. And we have the one we're using. I don't know what the upgrade for that is. As far as I can tell, finding the upgrades, then we have this Chubai Spear. Integrate spear techniques into light attack combo. Increase the damage dealt by thrust. So yeah, there does seem to be like thrust, and then there's like fucking smash and pillar stance. How's it going, mate? Hello, hello. How's it going? How's your weekend, man? How you doing? We're just getting into the nitty gritty of this game. We're just opening up the blacksmith now, and it's been like fucking 20 hours or something. That's the way it is. One of those weird ideas. Then we get this spike shaft staff. All this stuff is so well hidden. Okay, now he has a store as well. Silk, yolk white core, yarn, stone spirit, all of which we have copious amounts of. But if you need to top it up, I suppose. Nice. And we can sell a lot of stuff too as well if you want. I haven't sold anything the whole game, 165 of those. But if you need it, but trust me, you're not going to. Cool. Then we have challenge. We can fight this guy, the YIN tiger. Look at this dude. That big fucking sword, holy hell. Cool. Fine gold thread.
This can give you some edge.
It better give me some edge. So some of them you can't upgrade, is that it? Seems that that's not all the armor pieces. See, that's the funny part of it. They don't really tell you that. Fine gold thread seems to be a little bit harder to find. You can tell. Oh, maybe it's because it's already purple. That's why. We've got the colors below it. Blue, uncommon. And then orange is like legendary. That's why it's so expensive. Makes sense. I guess that'd be the only one worth doing, wouldn't it? It's a hell of a chunk to your defense. Doesn't seem like I can upgrade the one I'm actually wearing though. Strange.
Master of all.
Does it say why? This one is because it's unique or something? After using gourd, mother increases maximum stamina. Yeah, it didn't give me an option to upgrade that. It might be something you don't want to overly commit to. For sure.
Arm stays firm. Go. And rest assured.
It's got a weird voice. It's like kind of lion, tigery, but then it's like AI or something. It's probably them trying to translate the bestial side of it. Any cool games you're picking up this month yourself? I was just going over some of them. It's insane. There's easily about 10 this month. And then add another 5 indie games onto that. Like the Lollipop remaster, Lollipop Chainsaw remaster is coming out. People are kind of pissed that one because they went for a newer style. But he said that you can just swap between the old and new style if you want to. Very good. I think that one's a little more expensive. They're putting out that one and Shadow of the Damned, which are both Grasshopper. The developer called Grasshopper. They made a lot of those cool games back in the day, you know. More offshoots of Capcom. But for some reason, Shadow of the Damned is like 20, 25, but they want 50 for Lollipop. Lollipop, I would argue, is the lesser game because it's fun. It's a cheerleader with her boyfriend's head attached to her hip, mixed with you know, zombie killing and stuff. So it's very fun. Shadow of the Damned has a little more charm to it. And Dead Rising getting that remake. And definitely is more of a remake, even though they're just calling it remaster. I think fans and players get confused between remakes and remasters, but you know who else gets confused with the naming of it? The fucking developers themselves. Take for instance the Mafia remake. What's that known as, boys and girls? The Mafia Definitive Edition, whatever that fucking means. We've gone so far beyond the stupid naming conventions that we don't even know. Like, do you remember, even to this day, we still get Game of the Year editions of games that don't win any fucking Game of the Year awards? It's so stupid. It's all about marketing. But when you've got things like translation errors and that in between, really it just comes down to dumbass producers and marketing and that, you know. Oh lordy. So that should have been called a remake. So maybe they didn't want the weird fucking... you know, I don't know, the weird press that comes along with a remake. I don't know. It's a full fucking remake, and I would argue that Dead Rising is too. It's been put onto the RE engine, a whole different engine. It looks seriously better, but also very faithful to the original. Alright, let's go challenge this guy. What if we kill him and he's not the blacksmith anymore? Alright, it is a challenge though. Maybe he'll stop the fight. Let's see if we can beat him, huh? Let's do it. Bring it, Mr. Tiger.
Edge sharpened.
The size of his blade, man. This week should be rain the whole week. Ah, fuck. You wanted to, do you? Too freaking hot. But then you can't go hiking when it's too wet. You can't win, can you? Alright, bring it, Mr. Tiger Man. All the tiger fights have been truly spectacular in this game. Oh, is he blocking something? What are you doing? Block that, motherfucker. Oh, he's a wind boy, is he? Oh, damn, he breaks your immobilization. Okay. Whoa, what's he doing? That's fucking cool. An explosion as well. Oh, that didn't even knock him out. Damn, nothing stops this guy. Not even your mom telling you to come in for dinner. He is so badass. Well, we couldn't expect anything less of a blacksmith, could we? Sorry, buddy, this is gonna hurt like hell. He's hard to see. Nice. Fully broke my transformation. Good lad. Wow! Wow! What a boss. Ultimate respect for this guy. Ultimate. Damn, he knocked me clean out of the air when I was doing my magic. You'll love to see it. Whoa, what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, it's a cutscene time? So they've started doing this now? Not a big fan of it. Where they're taking over with a cutscene and doing half your health damage. And you have no control. Damn. Not really sure what you're supposed to do when a cutscene takes over, but not my fault. Oh man, he just breaks out of that like it's nothing. My God, he did nothing. He did nothing. Nothing I do, even remotely makes a single difference. All my spells shut down. You gonna do it? No, he loaded an animation. He didn't do the magic. I was trying to do Pluck of Mani there. That's so stupid. There's so many extra animations for nothing. The only one that seems to work is the cloud step. Yeah, he's another one who does not care for your magic at all. Whenever they break out of the magic like that, it's not worth doing. Oh, there's the cutscene again, so you have no control. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. They've started to do this. It's a very strange idea. Like, what the fuck is the point of that? Besides a visual flair, you know? It's like, motherfucker, I just want to play your game, you know? Stop taking control away from the player. This foolishness will only bring tears, my friend. He does not want to die, but neither do I. Come forth. Know me better, Tiger. It's such a cool delay. Look at that, when you dodge them, it does uber like slow down, which I love. Nice. Ah, GG's. Okay, so let's try that while shutting down his magic. Or shutting down all magic. Let's use spell. Not bad for our first attempt. Sucks that he has another dumbass cutscene thing. Hate that. That's horrible. That's them trying to be up there with From Software and not understanding the basic principles of combat. Do not take any control away from the player. You know, we're dealing with super intense frames of perfection in movement and speed and timing, and you take that away from the player, you're actually taking points off yourself. It's a complete disaster. So it's style over substance. I've seen them do it, and I hope it doesn't become too much of a thing. Foolishness. This foolishness is they're better than that, you know. That's why I hate. You know, if there's a phase change, it's fine, but they're actually doing damage, as you can see. What's this here? Oh, this is when they're all done to be harvested. Cool. Hold to harvest. Okay, nice. Let's go back to over here, and we'll change our spell out, and we'll change it to the Spellbinder, which is a cool spell that will allow you to shut down all magic, including your own. There you go, Spellbinder, but will greatly increase your damage. I think I can do this, right? 300 points, 90 seconds. While active, the character emits continuous glow, binding use of any other spells. Confronting with formidable foes capable of restricting spell casting, this spell may offer an unprecedented advantage. We'll see about that. A spell to bind spells. I love it. It's like Lloyd's Talisman. Okay, so that goes there. But it looks like you can still use the others until that moment. Let's try that. I think I'm getting Visions of Mana next, or Astrobot. The Astrobot is hella short, it seems. Yeah. 15 to 20 hours is too less for a $70 price tag. Well, 15 to 20 hours has been very generous. I've seen people do it in 6 hours. Yeah. I played through one planet, it's an hour. There's 7 or 8 planets, that's about 8 hours. And then clean up for Platinum, so yeah. 8 to 10 hours would be still even generous. But yeah, I understand, dude. I understand completely. I just bought like... it's 70, and I just bought Space Marine 2 for 60, which is still nice. Like, I was paying 80 for Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, and a lot of PlayStation stuff too was 80. I'm really sure Spider-Man 2 was 80 euro, and it's fucked up, you know. And then you put on top of that, people saying like, oh, well, your VAT is on top of it. In America, our taxes are after the fact. And I'm like, yeah, we're arguing semantics when the price of games are going up, you know, and it's like stupid. And then obviously you gotta pay for like delivery or whatever, unless you have a store. But in case you haven't noticed, most game shops across Europe are drying up. Okay, let's try it. Let's go for round 2. We might have just got lucky that time. Let's try this Spellbinder. Does it act for the entire game? Like, let's see. You almost got him. I think if we had a healer too at the start there. Nice. I always love the second round because I think the enemy actually just decides to have their way with you. Where the first time is like, here you go, figure it out yourself, you know. Nice, he did a very unprecedented movement there. He wasn't supposed to do. Into the lights. They always have a trick or two up their sleeve, don't they? This is still counted as magic, you know, it's just wind crap. Nice. See that noise? That's a perfect dodge, and you can hear me doing it. That's not enough. That Spellbinder didn't do anything. He must have cancelled it out. Weird. Definitely pressed it. You can see that it's used in the corner. Just didn't do anything. Oh, nice. Perfectly dodged. Good job. And here's the cutscene again. How do you block that? Or how do you... Can you get away from that? seems like a type of cutscene grab thing, but there's nothing grabbing me. He just roars. Yeah, he's fucking handing me my ass this time. I don't know what happened there. I'll have to try the spellbinder thing again. Just nothing worked there. I hate trying out new moves inside of a boss. Fucking annoys the shit out of me. Because it's not the time to be experimenting, you know. Save that for college. I think I'm dead here. I don't have a second to heal coming out of the transformation. I think I'm dead. Unless... That's right, motherfucker. Always a trick or two up our sleeves. Let's see if we use our Pluck of Mani this time. Jesus. He like superheats the blade or something. Really cool. Nice. Oh my god, he is lethal. Oh, he's doing something, boys. Don't let him do it. He just blocks everything, doesn't it? And then it superheats the blade. I think we're dead, aren't we? So it superheats the blade when he's blocking like that. Okay, he's got a lot going on there. Yeah, my spellbinder didn't work. As usual. As usual when you're trying out something in a boss which is not the place to do it. But these games, they don't come with a very simple training idea or a shooting gallery. They never do. The only one to ever do it was Sekiro, and it was fantastic. It even had a story behind it. He was a poor, immortal guy who was destined to die over and over again. By the end of the game, you have a choice to free him from his poor bonds. He was very grateful. But then, you would assume... Let's try the, there's the spellbinder. Okay, I did it, okay. Does it up my attack? I don't know, dude. Is that up on my attack? I don't think so. God, I love that. It's like a super de-duper stoppage. Oh, that's weird. So my attack didn't work there. And he was able to double flip and hit me. Even though I had saved up 2 charges. Oh, there it goes again. Why does he is allowed to do that? And it takes damage off. Like, it's not just a cutscene, you know? It's unblockable. That's a very strange way to do gameplay. Or lack thereof. Foolishness. Beyond the shadow of a doubt. But I am not a game dev. I don't know how to help these people when they come up with dumb ideas in the game. Nice. God, he does not let up. Oh, I'm like stuck there. Do you see that? I'm stuck in his like... Oh, that's so weird. I'm like, I was actually stuck inside of his weird portal thing. Such a small battlefield to get stuck in an area like that. It was over. It was over before it started. Alright. Can't quite get a read on the spellbinder. Like, is it meant to be giving me more damage or something? Could have sworn that's what it said. I've noticed about 3 or 4 things in the game now where the description is either mistranslated or a bald-faced lie. And it's very strange. Like, my attacks are not supposed to get interrupted for one. And then, especially after using a gourd. Damn, that's a double charge. And it, like I said, not supposed to get interrupted. Foolishness beyond the shadow of a doubt. Cracks me up. It's clearly they've hired a English-speaking person who lied on their resume to translate for their game. Maybe working at Sony or something. But yeah, it's easily fucking with the game because we're talking about leveling up your character. I can't do that. I can't choose what to level up if the translation is wrong. Nice, that's like a double one there. Wow! Jeez, I can't see anything. That was cool as shit. Look at that, pulls towards you. Lacking in even the basic understanding of gravity. Why would it pull it towards you? Come on, buddy. I think he used that to get rid of our clones, because they did not last a long time. Nice. Able to actually change in the air. It's very cool. Somehow. Able to change direction mid-air. As if he has the power of flight. Gravity manipulation. Nice. Wow! So many little cutscene things. Take a hike. What? He went after me instead of the decoy. Uh-oh, you're not listening to your rules again. What's the point of the decoy move if he's going after? Nice. Yeah, they're not listening to themselves. So you see the way I went into a decoy there? The aggro changed to me instead of the decoy. I see this happen a lot. It's all fanciness, and then their AI is not reading it properly. All fancy. Now sometimes they'll say like, I see through your trickery, and it's actually part of the boss. And other times it's a failing of their AI. It's not quite there. I feel bad because it's been pushed in the direction of From Software and Sony's greats. And it's not there, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that. You have to leave room to get better. Come on, buddy boy. Let's see what you got. Nice. I love the way that they don't flinch. Like, I'm actually setting you on fire, sir. Do you have any response to being set on fire? Come on. I'm setting you on fire. That sucks. Motherfucker. Ah, there he is again. This must be a 3/4 of the way cutscene or something. Tiger's like, how often do I teach you stuff about MONKE? Yeah, exactly. I want to get Visions of Mana too. I hear the sales are pretty low. I don't blame that. Like, there's just Square Enix fucking dumping games on top of each other. They're also coming out with like Dragon Quest, Dark Prince and that really soon. Like, I know that they're different universes, different worlds and that. See, like, there he is going after... properly going after the decoy. Nice. No control there whatsoever. Come on, motherfucker. This is meant to be a gentleman's bout. Somehow he's got the power of magic and anime on his side. No, he took that away from me too, okay. I hate when they don't flinch like that. So I just did a charge to the heavy on him and he just did not flinch. He flinches when you do that. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Why flinch for one attack and then a charged heavy they don't flinch to? There's a serious problem with that. You're not getting a response. You're not getting any feedback on your powerful attacks. Really weird.
What rags and tatters.
He's a tough old boy, that's for sure. Almost got him that first try. That's always the way, man. The first try is a freebie. They let you in the door, have a bit of fun, and they're like, fuck you. Why did it lose lock-on? Why the fuck is it losing lock-on? Hello? Someone come to the fucking game developer's aid here? Losing lock-on in a tiny little room. See, that's him going after the decoy like he's supposed to. Oh, didn't respond to me attack at all. I think some of these things, like the cutscene and this, he just gets for free. Skyfall. Nice. There you go. Yeah. You're just going to load it in no matter what, you know. So they get a few iframes when that happens. You good? What's wrong with him? He's actually flinching, but he's able to disappear. So look, my guy doesn't know who to attack here. That's embarrassing. This summon guy doesn't know what he's doing because the enemy keeps disappearing. You always have to... You have a great battle here between two giants and then give them teleporting wind shit. Brings them down. Brings it way down. Damn, look at that. Full charge to the face. And he said, I don't care. You can even see the fantastic animation doing its thing. And then they're like, I don't care. I love that. I love a good shoulder bash. Because you just don't know when it's coming. Look at that. Another charged attack. No response. He actually responds to normal attacks, but won't respond to that. Weird. Watch, this is a charged attack. I'm coming in with a heavy. See, now he responds to it. It's just, you never know when. Nice. That was like what, 4 or 5 hitter? Good job. You're doing good. Let's see what else you got. Nice. We're both mid-air, but him crashing on the ground does damage to me. Yep. Sense made. There he is chasing after me, not my decoy again. So that's another failing. That's unfortunate. I think it's when he teleports. I've noticed this as well with the bear. The bear had the same problem. It's something got to do with the teleporting. We had the transformation with the little snakes, remember? And when an enemy teleported, the snakes glitched out and just stopped working. So the game definitely could do with like about 17 more patches. Probably shouldn't have been fit for consumption, but here we are. Nice. Come on, you guys, you gonna do something? Nice. Damn, look how far away I am. It's still hitting me. I think that's how he clears off the clones. No, they're still there. I don't know why that's hitting me. It's just in the ground, is it? All out of juice now. All out of juice. Always the way, man. It goes down to the fucking finish line and you're like, I can't feel my face. What's he doing now? Time for teleportation. Nice. How'd that feel, motherfucker? Jesus! And that insta-killed me. Damn! He didn't even move the sword. I was so close. We got such a nice big hit at the end there. Yeah, we're getting close and then the game just lets itself down. So you've got things like bad hitboxes, not obeying the rules of the game, which is like the basic thing you wanted to do. He doesn't go after the decoy. You put the decoy down, he teleports, AI breaks itself, resets, and goes after the player, even though they're in ghost mode, which is not really meant to be able to be seen. Anyway, it is what it is. Ain't nothing perfect in this world. Nice. Ah, it's so infuriating that I'm actually jumping and it just says fuck you. No hitboxes. Only death boxes. He's right there. Attack! Attack! He's so slow. And now there's no hitbox. He just attacks the wall. You're an embarrassment to your family. Come on, just once. Do what you're told. Alright, see, look, I'm in ghost form here. He's doing this shit again. Jesus Christ! What the hell just happened there? It's like an earthquake. Nice, got the touch there at the end. Oh. Come on, it's time to go nighty-night. Oh, it sucks, dude. He went in the air. And the camera freaked out and followed them in the air because it didn't know any better. Alright. No, he's got no hitbox. What the hell? I'm hitting him. I'm hitting him dead. It's fucking right in front of his face. They're trying to let him win instead of me at the end. It's like he won't give up the goat. That's so funny. You can see the camera following him midair. It shouldn't happen. There you go, buddy boy. That was so funny. It tried to actually glitch and let him win at the end. No. Thank you. Yeah, he's a tough fight. That's why it's a challenge and not like a boss, you know. But yeah, it also shows like the spellbinder didn't really work. And he was chasing after my decoy. I've seen that happen a few times. Black Wind Rise. Now do we get to summon him, do we? We have to have his big sword. Yeah, GG. Yeah, he's a tough boy. You know when they do that, it's like here, it's just a simple blacksmith. Yeah, we fought this boss. He was like a Buddha, and he turned gold, right? And the idea was it was punishment for using your spells. So you break him out of the gold by doing very strong attacks, where it like cracks the gold. So I did that, and then attacked him, and then used the spell, like literally as he took a knee, as a basically a way of rewarding the player. You know, they're like, oh fuck, he's stunned, go get him. So I do the spell, he immediately turns back into gold. No cooldown, no nothing, and away we go again. So it's a very frustrating boss because it had no rhyme or reason, no fairness, no nothing. I think it was just a badly written AI, honestly. Here's the moveset. This is how it works, whether you like it or not. It's the sign of this is our first game versus something else, you know. It's still very impressive and well done, but it's a AA game. It's not. It's as close to AAA as you're going to get, but it's a AA game, and my god, does it show sometimes. Like, fucking hell. Like, I played so many Souls-likes. I would put some above this, and I'd put most of them below it. It's pretty, definitely top 5 for sure. But, Jesus. Let's see. Cooldown of all alteration spells. No. Are we able to summon him now? Is that a thing? Transformations. Yeah, red eyes. I'm feeding the enemy. Which one have we been using?
You're dead out there.
Nice. No, that was fun. That was very tough. It seemed like a bigger playing field than it looks, you know, and then you try and get into it, and he was getting stuck everywhere, God bless him. A lot of wind and debris, and you just can't see what's going on. Good stuff. Always helps if you're just a little bit of a bigger arena to fight in, if you're going to do that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, Spellbinder. I need to look into that. I wasn't too pleased with that. I get that it shuts down my spells. I have no problem with that, but I didn't get any damage off it that I noticed. Okay, let's see. So do we get to summon him now? Look at this. We have 5 different summons. I still use this guy. Now the reason I use that guy, even though he's slow as a wet week, it's for the flame build up, which allows then for damage over time. That is huge. This one's just good old earth damage. Ebb and flow. So this is the one we got almost like the, instead of, it's like ebony flow instead of the ebb and flow of water. So what does he do exactly? Just smacks the living piss out of people, is it? A black wind rises. Transform into the yin tiger to ward off incoming blows by holding the sword horizontally, or dash forward like a gale to close in on foes. Focus built up before transformation can be converted for use afterwards. Okay. He could be cool. We'll try him for a bit. I still think we're better off with, like, we have one that'll transform and do the poisonous snakes. I think this guy will freeze people. Only thing is, I think the freeze attack is kind of, or the build-up's kind of shite. It just puts them in a vulnerable frozen state. And then, yeah, we had the guy who would do the poisonous snakes, and yeah, it was very glitchy, I'm not gonna lie. When they worked, it was great, but the enemy nearly had to stay stationary, or at least I would have to stay beside the snakes, so them attacking me would allow the snakes to work. But then, as I said, they teleported once, and the snakes didn't know what to do. What is he freeze as well? Immune to frost. Cool. No, we'll try this new guy. He might just be damage. Look, the damage over time isn't everything. So if this guy does more damage just on the base level, then hell yeah. Do we get his weapon or anything like that? He threw the weapon at me, but that just... I think that just meant that... Call on me, you know, that kind of way. Call on me if you ever need a friend. How's it going, Bernie? How you doing, sir? Hello, hello. Yeah, I think Visions of Mana looks amazing. I do want a nice cheeky RPG, for sure. We will have Dragon Age Veilguard, but that's not till literally Halloween. The end of October.
Armor and arms. Just asking there.
Oh, here we go. Equip more curios. This is something new. Yeah, that was fun. I mean, you know, you rage a little bit, you get aggro. I try and keep it on the level and call out the bullshit, but also reward good stuff too, you know. A lot of it is human error. Oh, this is something new. Look at that! The Iron Horn Helm. Upon successful rock-solid deflections. Okay. I don't know if I should get into rock-solid stuff. The Dust Veil's Horn. I don't even know who that is. So this is when we should have fought him. Way later. As usual, fighting. That's why I'm getting my ass handed to me. I don't know what a Dust Veil is. Let's see here. Is this his armor? That's so sick. Basically the iron tough armor. Wow, yeah. It's all about rock solid. So we saw rock solid at the start. It literally turns you into rock, and the idea, it's kind of like Mortal Shell. If you've ever seen me play Mortal Shell, it's where you turn into a rock version of yourself, and it works like a parry. So they're like smack off at Looney Tunes style, and they're like and then you punish, you know. So I think that's another form of things, but if I remember correctly, it eats into something else I like. The beauty of this is you only have 4 spell slots. It's up to you which one you want to use them on. But they also, like, the left side has its select spells, and the up slot, you know, is different as well. So it's clever. You can't just mix and match like that. They still have their pool of spells for each angle. So yeah, I do like the immobilization. We'll see. I think it's between the Cloud Step, which is the decoy, which I like. The beauty of that thing is not only can you take a breather, you do a little more damage, but also you can is this just upgrade? No, it's just crafting. Interesting. You can also, like, you know, heal and just, yeah, take a breather, which is more valuable than anything sometimes. New armor can be crafted. Damn, that fine gold thread, I should have been more careful with that. Is it gonna require it the whole way it is? Look at those claws. Cool. It's all about that. Significantly increases damage executed by the next attack. That's so good. So it's like reward for parrying and then significantly increases attack. I wish they would just break it down into brass tacks where it's like 15 damage or something, you know, because we have such amount of wordage with slightly increase, moderately increase, significantly increase. I understand English, I know what that means, but when a game's so based on stats and choosing the right armor versus this armor and that, you know, I need the brass tacks. I need those stats. This thing of trying to negate what the fuck anything means when you're like, is this worse than this, you know? Is this actually better? I don't know. Look at this one. It's actually further down. Alright, so is this part of that? No, they're not. This is part of it. It's all that fine gold stuff. Upon successfully rock solid deflections, massive increases focus gained by Nick of Time. I don't know what Nick of Time is. Let me have a look here. That's the problem. I don't know what that half of the stuff means. It all has names. And there's just so much. What you've been playing today? I would assume Nick of Time is probably connected to the rock solid. So you got mysticism, alteration, strand, and transformations. Ooh. Here we go. So Cloud Step versus rock solid. Let's see if one of these are called Nick of Time. Rock Mastery, Ironclad, Upper Hand, Nick of Time. There it is there. So grants a considerable amount of focus upon a successful deflection. I mean, I'm not against using this. It's fine. You know? The cloud step is good too, but it's not that big a deal. I haven't put points into it anyway, you know. All the points is shit for it anyway. It's like more health for your decoy. Like, have you ever seen me use the decoy beyond getting in position and smacking them in the back with it? That's about it. But this could be cool. Increase the damage. Yeah. See the way there's so many builds, and you can chop and change and swap things out with absolutely zero punishment, which is great. No cost, no arbitrary item to use. Nope. It's all good. Or you can challenge him again if you got balls of steel, or you're stupid like me and you press the button by accident. Yeah, that still took me like what, 4 or 5 attempts easily. He's whooping my ass. We were very close at the start and just ran out of drinks and fancy items and things. Actually, I don't use the items. There's whole special items that can help with things, and I just don't use them. That's because I put this stupid idea in my head where certain things I feel as though kind of break the game. That gives you 17 unsuccessful. Looks fucking bitchin' as well. Helmeted too, obviously, but you might have to just do without for now until I get more go. Actually, I can't even. I need to do some Dust Veil horn thing, and then you need 2 pieces to do this successful rock solid deflection massively increases focus gain from nick of time. Not too fussed about that one, but which was the one about attack? Let's get that one. Oh yeah, see this. Look this here. See, these have unique effects onto their own, which is very good. Yeah. We could do that one, and then how about the legs? The legs require 1 as well. So by wearing both of those, you could gain, and you'd be getting 20. Then I wouldn't be able to get the armor. We kind of want the armor. What's interesting is when you just look at things to equip it, then move, it keeps the armor on for a second. So you can. People want transmog, and I hope they are working on it for sure. Transmog will allow you to wear whatever you want while benefiting from other pieces of armor. It was something that took a long time for Assassin's Creed. It's kind of like become sort of the new photo mode in RPGs, because it allows you to go back in. You're waiting for that update, and they're like, "Yay, we finally got it," and it's kind of pointless. Anyway, but yeah, now all Assassin's Creeds pretty much come with transmog off the bat, which is good. So if I get this, it looks sick. We get 17 bonus, but not really anything else beyond that. Nice. We don't. That looks fucking sick too. I wish it wasn't so poor in defense. It's the black bear. Can we make anything here? Anyway. That's nice. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, they're all fantastic. Let's go for the red boy. Alright.
You need good wares.
And then we'll make both of the iron tough ones, because this will give us the iron will bonus and also give us this unique effect as well. And we'll be gaining 17. It'll use up our fine gold though. You got the look. Nice. It is a pretty awesome game. Like I said, it's just poor little devils. They've been put up there excruciatingly with the likes of From Software and that, and it's not fair. Even I find myself doing it. I think it's better than some From Software games, but I think they're also not quite up to snuff. But there's a big difference between, you know, the 4 or 5 years they worked on this and the 20+ years of From Software's experience of failing upwards and fucking up and creating masterpieces. You know, it's not fair. It's not fair at all. Right now there's a little bit of bullshit going on. Like, Sony are pretty known to be tight-lipped and a seemingly good place to work for and don't really fuck up too much, right? But it's only because they're extremely very clever at shutting that shit down. And what that means is, like any company, you're going to have disgruntled employees, horrible CEOs, horrible deadlines, you know, things like that. This happens. And with the success of Astrobot, it's clearly brought out a little bit of jealousy in other parts of Sony and the teams, including the ex-creative director of Days Gone. He used to work for Sony Bend on Days Gone, and as you can imagine, he's not the ex-director for nothing. He's now gone off and doing some NFT shit, but he's become quite a bitter little bastard, which sucks. He wanted to have Days Gone 2 out by 2019 and got into fights with Sony and that, but apparently he was quite a little shithead.
Nice shrine here, kid.
So
Take a look.
this is all like stuff that happened
They come, we run. They back off, we hunt them down.
years ago, you know, 2019. This is the new area we're in. It seems to be all insects, crickets and stuff. And he's still bitching and moaning about that stuff. So Astrobot came out and there's a little tribute guy with Deacon St. James, which is very cute. And he's come out and said, "This is what's become of Shoney Ben, blah blah blah," as if it's selling out. Well, in reality, it's just a playful nod, and getting your bot in there is keeping that little... What the fuck? Oh my god, there's bugs everywhere. It's keeping people thinking of your game, you know? Little rock spiders or something. Nice. Hell yes. So I hate to see that stuff. It's clearly bad blood. And it just looks bad on everybody. Who is shooting us? We have our little pig friend here. Very well known. Zubei. I think he was probably replaced by like Krillin or something in Dragon Ball. But no, he actually in Dragon Ball didn't he have a little pig friend? I think he did. Back in the days with back on the island, right? Oh shit! Look at this thing. This is chapter 4. It seems to be a bit more spookier. Nice. Monkey head fungus. Snake head. Look at this place. And now we got webs everywhere. I can't get through one spider. Or one game without spiders. Anyway, so yeah, it's a kind of a non-issue, but you don't want to leave bad blood behind you from Sony. You're going to get to work anywhere else. And we know how ridiculous NFTs are. I think most people have even forgotten what an NFT is. AI will probably go that way soon enough too. Okay, so let's change Cloud Step out with Rock Solid, and we'll use it when we believe a really strong attack is coming. Now, there's a good chance that... Yes. There's a good chance that bosses will still be able to hit through this thing, because such is the nature of the beast, which always annoys the piss out of me in games where it's like you put all these points, all this time and effort and grinding and everything, and it all means nothing. It all means nothing. Nice. So we got new potions, new summons. We've got a whole new area in the Zodiac Village where all of our people are, so that we don't have to go traipsing around multiple fast travels just to get a fucking upgrade. So that's great. And we fought the young tiger, which he was definitely very difficult. I think in terms of pure difficult, I think the Cyan Dragon was the hardest. And then in terms of awkward difficult, I'd say the Yellow Brow Gold Boy definitely took the cake. Just truly infuriating. Oh no, look at this. We have another slot for this. The tiger must have gave us this. We only had space for 2. That's fantastic. Slightly increases will gain from defeating enemies. I don't even know what will is. We have key, will, mana, health, focus. A lot of wordage, not a lot of sense. We get this one. Considerably increases maximum stamina. Stamina is not that punishing in the game. Critical hit chance. Critical hit damage. Ooh, the Beast Buddha. Ooh, that's a lot. I can't even tell when I do a critical hit. Go back to more defense. Slightly increased cooldown of all spells. Which would you do? Shock resistance, chill resistance. Damage reduction when gourd use is completed. When you're on your last attempt, you know, that kind of way. That's clever. Aiyah. I just don't know when I'm doing critical hit damage. I wish there was a big signifier, you know. So yeah, I think there's 6 chapters, I believe. We're still, like, I'd say just a little over halfway. This is the place where we came here afterwards. So we got a lot of crickets and bugs and stuff. Let's keep going through. Nice. Knock. Okay, somebody home?
Hold your monkeys.
Huh? A Welsh pig?
You up a little.
Alright. Oh, what the hell did you just do? Oh, we're gonna have to sneak in as a pig, are we? There'd be a sneaking section. I can't escape them. Jesus. Proper only.
Welcome, good sirs. The feast
Not a
is all
British
set.
voice.
Please come in and be our guests.
And that, was it Enotria, maybe? The last song, it's an Italian mythology Souls-like coming out in the next couple of weeks. They get into a little bit of trouble where they couldn't get Xbox to talk to them. I think it was one of those things where the idea at Xbox just let it slip. But they fixed all that now, but still it should not require you kind of basically outing them on Twitter or whatever. It's unfortunate, dropping the ball. They all do it. There was a time when PlayStation cared about indies now. They're kind of chasing down the market in between. It's working out for them though. Uh-oh. Did you lead me into a trap?
Gentlemen, you're fashionably.
Oh, another lady. Nice. People are saying this game, you could tell journalists didn't play it. Saying there's no women in the game. She friend or foe?
Prefers not to be seen in the lower realm.
But
she's been thinking of you all and sent this small token. She hopes your lady will recover soon and pay her visit up there.
It's a pity
Oh my.
she didn't come.
She's a cutie too.
Or she would certainly enjoy a splendid show we've prepared for her.
Oui.
But now, the gift's gone and blood's been shed. I say, you two should take the fall.
Oh Christ. She's gonna poison us.
Servants, madam. What's the jest?
Zhu Ba Jie.
Oh. She knows he's
I know
here.
you find your look embarrassing, but why hide from my mother with another pig face?
Jubai. That's what she called it. Jurbai. I'll never be able to pronounce Mandarin. Oh. She knew all along.
Rude girl. Don't you know I'm a pious Buddhist? Give me your mother's name, and I'll check my list.
Oh, this is the battleground.
Heartless ass. After you ruined her house and her reputation, you're telling me you don't remember her?
Reputation? Yao Guai's care about reputation. All she cared about was lust. Now I know you're one of her spiderlings.
No, not the spiders. Well, it's webs everywhere, makes sense.
Well. Your rudeness is forgiven. Show some respect. Maybe I'll kindly pay your mother a visit.
Visit or not, I'm afraid that is not your call.
The second sister. Oh no, she's a spider. Fucking Jesus Christ. Fucking titties on a spider. Alright, here we go. Time for spider bosses. Lord have mercy. God, she's fucking fast. Let's start off with this. Knock a spider on her ass. Ew, great design on the spider. Hiya! Try harder than that, look. We're all stuck in a tree here. Oh, I think I'm poisoned, am I? Let's try our new transformation. Go get him. YIN tiger. Show her. Show her how it's done. She's just fighting our boy here. So else we can do a heavy attack. Rift cleaver. Deflection. Oh yeah, that's my boy right there. And you got deflection, light attack, onslaught there. Okay, he's not bad. Yeah, he's doing like just damage over time stuff, but just there's nothing wrong with that. He's barely taking any damage himself. Come here, bitch. See, can we get a little bit before the might is gone? No. Alright, we haven't even used our spells yet. Let's go. She doesn't stand much of a chance, does she? Silly girl. Tricks for kids, don't you know that? Alright, let's try rock solid deflection. Ayah, you're so dead, you don't even know it. You're so dead. Goodbye. My God, I didn't even get started. Did they even get to fight? Second sister, I hope your silly arachnid brethren can do better. Yeah. Along came a spider and sat beside her, and the monkey scared her away. Oh, be careful. Oh no! No, Zubei. Is that poison him? Oh shit, is that going to be the theme for this chapter? Is he blind?
Bugs. Wearing human skin can't change your gross nature.
Yeah, sure. We are so low compared to you, a glorious admiral of the court. Ain't the last
Look at that spider design.
in his grave.
Fucking gross.
Here you are, another monkey sidekick.
Cut your bullshit. Get your mother to beg for mercy.
Another
Maybe I'll
monkey
spare your
sidekick.
foolish life.
Truth is, the thing you seek is right here in the hollow. Flee now if you're too scared to come in.
Scared my hoof. I'll destroy this rotten hole.
See, he used to
right
be
now.
friends with Sun Wukong.
Where else you'd build your lair?
We are just known as the Destined One. We're one of the potentials. Gold Tree Core. That's new. That was fun. See, most bosses for me are first or second try. You know, we got Chen Long just at the start of the stream, first try, and the Yin Tiger took me 5-6 tries. So outside of the very special, rare, difficult, hidden bosses, everything else is piss easy. That's good. I mean, you could say the same for Dark Souls. I went through Bloodborne one-shotting most of the bosses there, and I think I had the second attempt on Bloodstar Beast. But yeah, Golden Hill were trees and hard gold, which can be used in crafting weapons. Okay. Venomous Hair. Cool. So these are special, like, almost boss souls. I've amassed quite a lot of them. They said there's 80 bosses in this. They meant it. We have so many. Chubai Spearhead. Celestial generals and soldiers craft their weapons from refined steel. What's this one? The Antler. Shining like stars. The long antler commands the mists and clouds. Thunder Tail. Thunder Bone. Yes, here we go. Venomous Hair from the spider. Closer to the fucking leg, huh? As the lover's hair brushes your palm, venom weaves through your heart. A lingering sting pulses ever onward. This can be used in crafting weapons. Nice. It sounds so deep and scary. And then, yeah. Portrait of a new Yaoguai thief. The second sister. How many sisters are there? On the top of face, the hair, the twist, a slender waist adorning with jade amidst. As charming as a maiden from the skies, yet more formidable when she vies. The second daughter of the Zhu family was raised as a boy from a young age. She managed the finances and trade for the cave. Due to her straightforward and generous nature, she had the most interactions with the stewards outside the mountains and lesser Yaoguai in the village of Langxi. You can even see her picture is that of a spider. Just, yeah, nasty. Nasty! What's over here? Can we go through here? There's anything I found is the massive payoff. Any more spiders? What the fuck is that noise? Oh no. These are known as spider puppets. Ah, how the fuck do they back off right in front of your face? It misses. Such weirdness. That was fun. Yeah, the tiger's okay. He's doing a lot of base damage. We'll see if he flinches much. She didn't seem to have much control over that. That was my biggest issue with the fire guy. He's fun, but he flinches so often that his whole use, you know, they're on a timer, a countdown, so his whole use is to build up that fire. And if he's spending more time flinching than actually attacking, they're of little use to me. Some enemies just can't be caught in fire, either due to their element or where the fight takes place in water and that. There's a lot of things to take... Oh, fuck, man, like mosquito bitches or something. A lot of things to take account of. It's an extremely smart game, and it's very well made. It just has those very notable cracks, you know. Once you notice them, it's very hard to go back. I love how all the clones still look like you, whatever you're wearing. That's not an easy thing to pull off, you know. It's definitely on the level of Sekiro, where it goes for a lot of mysticism. So you're getting a lot of flashy, cool spells and ideas and concepts. Did they all work out, though? That's the question. Nice. I think I chose a nice armor. We'll save up for the others. We're looking for things like Kun Steel. And... what was the other one? Golden... something? Golden something? I don't know. It's very well done where it's gated off. you're always going to have a little bit of trouble with those tougher bosses or optional bosses, because that's the nature of the beast. They're there just to be a challenge if you want to go for it. But outside of giving out about small things, you can't really blame yourself. It's like stabbing yourself in the eye and blaming someone else for it. You know, kind of way. You walked into that fight. You chose, you know. So I try and be a bit better at checking myself. It doesn't always work. As the fights drag on, your patience and then your bitching and moaning tends to rise up a little bit. So I'm definitely guilty of that for sure. I mean, I've fought bosses for hours upon hours, and it's just pure word vomit and fucking vitriol. You know, it always, in my opinion, when that happens, I notice it'll always start off as genuine, good criticism. Like, that's what I was trying to do with the tiger. I'm like, okay, so we're having that issue where he's not following the decoy again, and things like that, you know. And you're like, okay, that's fine. You might not even be understanding what's happening, or it might be meant to be happening. But oh Jesus, look at it. This place was once a beautiful temple. It's been completely taken over by the spiders. Look, they have some kind of hollow down there. You have a fucking place to live. Gross. There's gonna be many more where that came from. Dirty bitches. Yeah, people don't know that, but spiders, they do like to burrow a lot. Obviously, depending on the species. Even wasps, if you believe it, wasps love to burrow. They will make nests in the middle of your house, but they'll also make it. We used to have some in the side of. We used to have this bit of, it was like a rock cliff, you know. It was more just exposed lands where we could plant hedges and things and property lines. But it had left quite a heap of a cliffside, you know, of dirt. And within a couple of years, we would come over there and it just would be covered in these holes. And you're like, is that termites or something? Like, Ireland doesn't really have termites. And lo and behold, no, it was not. It was wasps. They'd found this kind of softer soil that's probably full of something they like, sediment or something. Oh, this is one of these things I was talking about. Is it a celestial pill? There's like only like 10 or so of them in the game. God of longevity. So this one's for maximum health, you see? Watch this now, and it really does make a difference. Might be the difference of receiving or taking one more hit, you know? Let's keep going on this, because now I want to play a little bit of Astro in a bit here. Astrobot. Oh Jesus. Okay, it's going to load screen. I thought maybe it was a bit longer down. Alright, we're going to follow these sisters. Nice smooth landing, but now are you the victim of another sister? Oh dear. This game, the most impressive thing about this game is you're probably getting another boss fight every 3 to 5 minutes, which is unbelievable. Now, it might be something as small as like a spirit boss, which is still a boss, but it could be something like this. Uh-oh. So we were sent to a prison in the 3rd chapter. It seems the 4th chapter. Are we going to be suspended upside down, slowly having the blood sucked out of us? Oh dear. Oh dear. You good, buddy? What? No, this must be a dream or something. You're telling me they're not going to eat you? Yeah, so it seems, until there's, we don't know how many more, but it seems the contenders for Game of the Year are the ones I've listed in the title there. You got this game, Myth Wukong, Space Marine 2, Astrobot seems to be rising up people's charts. But it's almost in a comedy sense, which is sad. I do think it is fantastic. I'll have to, money on the second world, so I have to chill out with hyperbole, but yeah, it is very, very solid. It's definitely Sony's Mario, no doubt about that. But is that enough? Is that enough? Either way, this year's Game Awards are going to be very strange. Oh yes. Upper Hollow. Okay, craft. We have something new to craft apparently. Oh, this one, I remember seeing this. The chitin staff. I always thought that meant chitin, but apparently it's chitin. And it's like keratin. It's a type of like element or material that comes from insects and bones and stuff. Yeah. A buzzing black mass, his visage thus swatted. The dead and deities startled by the chirr of rage. Cool, the chirr. That's the chittering kind of noise that crickets make, right? So this one's impressive. You get 80 of your damage and then a 5% critical hit chance. These are a lot of these are like boss weapons. And upon successful hit with a charged heavy, which we do, each focus point costs slightly. It covers health. We still are already doing that. Interesting. Is that not its own thing? No. Could be. Look how many layers we have now. Spearhead. The beauty is not just which one you want to go for. It's also has a different line. They call it a weapon list. So basically, you'll start off by making a weapon, and then it'll have its own very intricate little ways of upgrading. You see this? As I said, when you use it to upgrade, if you want to go backwards, you have to like recraft that, so you can paint yourself into a hole if you're not careful. Oh, this is a new one, is it? I think so. Maybe not. Kangjing staff. No, that was the lady cloud dragon. We fought numerous ladies now, so I don't know what they're thinking of. Yeah. On this one, we have the mountain shaking claw, which I think may have been from Xianlong. And this is a mythical. That's just 108 base right there. It seems to be the best weapon for pillar stance. We're missing a lot more where that came from. Coon steel, and then something that's just question mark. So we've clearly got that way ahead of even the game telling us. And the rat sage, which is probably the wind one, I believe. We whooped his ass. I do need a new weapon. What I'm using now has a very cozy 30 defense, but we're starting to lose out in the attack. Big style. It seems to have some kind of upgrade, but it's not till later. We could make the rat one. I was hoping it, or with the spider one. I was hoping it gave us some kind of poison. What do you think? Can we go for it? Let's go for it. Oh, it didn't equip it. That's my fault. I clicked out too fast. That one's a bit awkward. When you make them, to equip them, you just go into the normal thing. Then you have to go and find it. Alright. Yeah, losing out in the defense will hurt a little bit, but not so much. Not so much. Cool, let's see what spider stuff. So we're going to be trapped down here, huh? It'll be more of a cave chapter. Let's see, there's all sorts of directions. We came from here. Let's see where we can go. I think it's just a chest over there, is it? A lot of people didn't seem to like chapter 3 at all. I suppose with the prison, and then some of the other things. Ooh. Kui Jin Jin belt hook, okay. I don't know, I think I liked chapter 3. You didn't spend too long in a prison. Chapter 3 boss was a bit rough. Look at this thing. What the fuck is that? It's like a little earless serpent or something. So it increases. Oh no, it's poison resistance. Okay, I was thinking that. When thoughts arise, love takes its place. Where fondness lies, misfortune's trace. Got a little poetry going on if I could just read it. Nice. Yeah, so now we're reaching that point where I have now once again bitten off more than I could chew. We finished off Dungeons of Hinterberg, that wonderful indie game. And it was really special, really great ending. Just in the last 4 dungeons, as you can imagine, definitely pulled that out of stops. Definitely got me a little bit confused at times. And a really nice boss fight. Really great story. Try that one out if you haven't. If you want something Zelda-like but you don't have a Switch. Dungeons of Hinterberg. Great, we got spider eggs everywhere. Geez, the size of this place. The big mama must be huge spider bitch. Wonder they're all sisters, all female. What is it about that? Oh god. Oh, look at this. Oh, just crickets, huh? It's not always spiders, it's just some of their meals. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, boy. I hear somebody singing or something. Do you hear that? There's always some kind of a mage. Oh, looks like we found it, boys and girls. This is going to be our poison swamp, poison village. Great. Buckle in for some curse words. Do these explode when I hit them? Kinda. Did they give me something? A bit of will? Okay. Spending a lot of will lately. Cool. Chapter 4, I am inside you right now. You can't please everybody, but sometimes you'll find out you can't please anybody. These motherfuckers hate everything. I spend a little bit of time in the Black Myth Wukong subreddit, and very interesting, very vindicating. A lot of them have similar issues with some bosses to me, and then obviously you have to be wary of spoilers. I don't. To me, like these kind of games, I'm weird. Bosses qualify as spoilers for me. I know that's not for everybody. Alright. Big ones explode into enemies. And we got poison everywhere. Just the constant chittering of the... Oh, only lasts for a second, doesn't it? Okay. Has to be, so it is like a parry. Has to be right there. So yeah, I want to put some points into Rock Solid. We'll try that for a bit, huh? Because Cloud Step is okay, but I'm not like doing a whole lot with it either. It seems to be the more benefits you get off afterwards. I see you up there, fuckface. This! That's a triple banger right there. It's one monkey trying to make his way out of a giant spider's nest. Good luck with that. I can handle pretty much, whoa, anything and everything. I don't mind snakes and scorpions, any of that stuff. Praying mantises are beautiful. And even, I really love those little iron, or no, the rhino beetles. They're kind of cute. But spiders can get fucked. And that'd be one of the reasons keeping me away from Australia. Fucking Australia. No, that's it. I'd still go there. I wouldn't mind too much. Honestly, from all the theories that they've mentioned about you probably eating 10 or 12 spiders in your lifetime and being bitten by spiders and all that stuff, we don't, just because we don't know about it. People hate those kind of stats. Rice cocoons, key items. Okay. Nice. I don't know where I just picked that up out of one of the nests, out of one of the eggs. What is it? Offerings on the silkworm deity. I haven't met that person yet, but their use indiscernible for now. Okay. Okay. Nice. Don't blame it on sunshine. Don't blame it on moonlight. We still, I must do it next week, but we still have to do that rollover of the giveaway. I was meant to do it Friday, and then we just had knee deep trying to finish that game, and then we had like raids and stuff, you know. I don't tend to want to do like a giveaway on top of a raid, because it would feel like a sort of, you know, like, how can we enter? Why aren't we allowed? That kind of stuff. That stuff can happen. Trust me. You have to think of all these things, as stupid as it sounds, but you have to. You have to treat the human collective mind as a child. It doesn't mean they're childlike. Just, I mean the collective mind. That's why you have things like people acting like hordes and acting like. That didn't even hit him, but his arrow hit me. See, that's the goofy stuff I'm talking about. Now we're poisoned. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. There is no consistency when it comes to this stuff. Is it a hitbox or is it not? Make up your mind. Collect as many of those as we can, so now we must stomach the unfortunate poison. Spine of the sack. What? I could imagine the sack of the spine. But spine of the sack? It's curious as well. Now you know why we got poison resistance. Moderate increases poison damage. Ooh. I don't have anything that does poison damage. Maybe, you never know. I hope Visions of Mana like gets its flowers and it doesn't cause too much issue. I know that said they're laying off a few people. I believe it wasn't made by any like big team that we're used to, you know. It wasn't even the Mana team. This is Square Enix after all, you know. And they're working on their own thing. You know, they got like Final Fantasy Tactics Remaster coming, Final Fantasy 9 Remake, Final Fantasy 17, and Final Fantasy 7, the final game of the trilogy. So they're busy. And then you got like the other sides of things. You've got like Dragon Quest, that's them as well, you know. There's so much. Square Enix definitely bit off more than they can chew, and hence why they kind of decided to cut loose all their Western studios. They weren't even managing their home studios well enough. What the fuck just happened? Did you see that? Did a spider burst out of him? I'll call a spider puppet for nothing, I guess. Nice. Still poisoning me now. How strange. Does she live up to your namesake, huh? You spend this whole chapter avoiding poison. So be it, my lord. What's down here? Seems to be a good bet to follow the lanterns. Yeah, Dragon Quest 12 then, you know, and then they're doing the Dragon Quest monsters and heroes and that, and treasures and builders. So Dragon Quest has 5 different avenues. Maybe we can jump down there somewhere, can we? Why would that lantern just be there? Aha, you're free? You're free, boys and girls? There was a spot to jump down here. So many secrets. There's going to be another chapter of secrets. They've done a great job. That's a good sign of a great level designer. Might not be as genius as the beautiful looping mechanics of a From Software game, but it's okay. They don't all have to be. At the end of the day, it's, you know, it's sometimes it can be more awkward than it's worth. Oh, I think there's a... There is. Cool. That's probably what the point of this is, for it slowly making our way down into the hollow. My goodness, what a cave. Might have been here all along like a sinkhole. Hello there. You motherfucker. Right there, huh? Right there. That's it. I got it for that little rock. Now you, sir, are you friendly? Are you standing by there? You're blocking my shit. These poor bastards probably been trapped down here as well. Instead of joining forces, decided to cause me measurable annoyance. I'll do away with you quickly. He flew away? No, he tried to fly away. That's cool. He dropped a mine core, so they might be these semi-difficult enemies. Kind of beautiful down here. What do you guys think of caves? Some of them can be gorgeous, especially with those kind of bioluminescent silkworms. And there's ones that are covered in bats pooping everywhere. And there's other ones that have noxious gases that can kill you in minutes. Super fun. But those are usually cornered off from the rest of the world. Yeah, what was I going to do? Self-advance, was it? Yeah, I think so. Reignite the sparks, baby. Okay. So we're going to start off by removing the cloud step. Putting those points into rock solid. See how I do that? This is a very easy way of keeping track of your points and also trying out new things without feeling like you're taking from another. Rock solid can't be cancelled at will. Moderate reduces the cooldown. Grants damage reduction from the smart. I just want the damage. Increase the damage of light attack starter succeeding a successful deflection. Alright, and then you got considerable amount of focus. Looks like we're probably going to need to do both of these just to get a crack at that, are we? Is this required to? No, it doesn't. Okay. Alright. What's this one? Bold Venture. Covers a considerable amount of mana upon a successful deflection. Deflection window narrows though upon awakening this talent. Okay. Try to figure out any of these any good. It's hard. There we go. Okay. Just have to remember to use rock solid. I'm so used to everything else. Okay, yeah, next boss. Is it big or small? And we'll switch over and do a little bit of Astrobot. Then I'd say, all going well, next time I play this, I'd finish chapter 4 instead of 5 and 6. Still a lot of meat on the bone on this one. I'd say I'd probably finish Star Wars Outlaws beforehand. Oh, I forgot to rest at the bonfire. I do that a lot. I do that a lot. Star Wars Outlaws has been fun. I'm liking it a lot more than the internet. The internet's using it as its current punching bag. That was just an explosion, was it? Come on, somebody's chatting over here. Hey, it's these things. These lamps are talking to. Hey. 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 Big what? Big day? Who did that? Big day. Oh, another sister, I think. Oh, I think I saw her in the trailer. She a little sexy mama.
I heard there's a great treasure hidden within.
Really? Big day. What was that all about?
You seem smart. Why don't you take a chance inside?
Now. Are you one of the sisters? You have similar face paint. Were they trying to warn us of something in there? You seem smart, I bet. Why all the sexy bitches gotta be such baddies? More ways than one. I think there's a cool item you can get that when you absorb things like that into your gourd, it will actually like recover health, recover lots of things. Zabadoo. We need to find Zube. That's hardly what they were saying, was it? Alright, we'll go and have a look. Let me just actually get that rest. No problem with going into a boss where I'm not properly ready. Sometimes it creates a fun little challenge. But for the most part, the way these games go when they're so boss heavy, it would be foolish to do that. Also, I kind of like beating them first go a lot of the time, just saying. I think it was over here, was it? Yeah. There's a second sister. There must be a first one and a third one. This is the way. Oh, she's right about the treasure. Seems too easy though. It's all right there. Yeah. Fine gold thread. Nice, that's what we needed. Seems too easy. Oh. Zhang River Goddess Gourd. Cool, a new gourd. We have 3 now. Oh, it's legendary. Tricks. Using the gourd grants a moderate amount of burn resistance and immunity from lava covered terrain for a short duration. Is there going to be some kind of lava covered terrain? Uh-oh. Earth birds. Water nourish. Okay. This doesn't seem to be any reason not to equip this, so we'll do that. They're so pretty. Like what once was a gourd. To me, I look at that and I see beautiful piece of clay art. Hans ginseng pellets. Those that I don't use. Hans ginseng pellets. So one was the formula, and the other one is, yeah, the actual pellets themselves. So these are meant to be buffs. Alright, are we too greedy for our own good? Purple veined peach pit. Would you? Oh, it's a drink soak. It's a soak. Yeah, I was thinking you wouldn't eat a peach pit. It'd be nearly impossible. Did we get a new curios as well? No, we just keep getting more spine of the sack. Spine of the sack. What's the other one we got? Oh yeah, soak. Let's see if it's any good. They do try and give you tools of the chapter's destruction. So whether up to you to find them and use them. Massively increases the health recovery from using the gourd when at critical health. Ooh, that's so good. So if you wait that exact moment instead of getting greedy, there may be a chance. Wow, I like that. It's gotta be a boss here somewhere. Come on now. Where'd that lady go? She don't go and give us nothing for free. Do Mama, are you here? Oh, what is that big fucker down there? What the fuck? Ew, are you the one laying the eggs? Like a weird fucking centipede thing. What are you? Big dirty bastard. Elder Amour worm. Oh, she did half my health in one go. Are you the lava monster? You fucking bitch. Nah, you ain't no boss. Proto Amour worm. You ain't no boss. Whatever came out of her mouth though did half my health damage. Portraits. That was apparently a boss. There you go. They're not all like that. What did you give me? Proto something. Is it a Curios as well? No. It's kind of rare item. Maybe that's the treasure. Here it is. The metamorphosis of Amour worms is contingent upon their host. However, once morphed, these worms lose the ability to reproduce. Every boon has its bane, every loss leads to gain. Alright. Some kind of baby Amour. I don't know if it might not mean what we think it means. This is so pretty. I love that they chose nighttime for this. It gives it an air of, you know, magic and wonder and weirdness. Oh, this one's gonna be another one of those. I get sick of fucking fighting these things, I'm not gonna lie. That's weird, that just kind of spawned there while we were chilling. We can go up this way? God, there's secrets everywhere. Look at that, looks like there's... Oh, I can't go up this way. Looks like there's skeletons on some of the eggs. I love it. Then like the Tales sub-series, you know, they are celebrating 30 years. So I think they're probably working on the successor to Tales of Arise, be it a sequel or what, I don't know. But from the sounds of Beyond the Dawn, I think they're happy enough to move on entirely. We'll see. I haven't played that, so I don't know if it ends, you know, in a happy way or, you know, kind of a... That's it. It's hard to know with the Tales series because we've had series that weren't necessarily overly successful get sequels, you know, like Tales of Xillia, which was like a PS3 exclusive and just kind of lived there and died there. But yeah, their big plan for the 30th event so far that we know is that they're remastering some games that have been stuck or lost to old generations. One of them being the first announced was Tales of Grace's F. I also hear Tales of Exilia and possibly Tales of the Abyss as well. We'll see. A lot of the games are celebrating their own individual anniversaries, you know, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years. So that would probably lend them to want to do more of that. Who knows? Me personally, yeah, Tales of the Abyss, credible PS2 Tales of game, desperately needs. I think it came to DS or something as well. That was about it. The Exilia games are very good. They are trapped on PS3, so it makes sense, but I mean, that's up to them. Ew, look at the fucking spider legs coming out of that thing. Hell no. He fucking backstepped once and it dodged the entire thing. Goofy ass. You see why I don't do a whole lot of charge attacks all the time? Because of dumb shit like that. Spada babies. I love doing that. Yeah, so that'd be nice. Tales of Zestiria, I think they re-released that, so that's fine. Tales of Symphonia, one of the most beloved, is kind of rocking a hard place, that one. It got a remaster, and we're not happy with it. it got a PS3 collection because they did actually a sequel, believe it or not, and it's not well received. Dawn of the New World, or Dawn to the New World, whatever it was called. Not received very well, sadly. But it was packaged as a collection on PS3 called Tales of Symphonia Chronicles. And then Vesperia is fine. It got a remaster, and with all the PS3 stuff on it, so that's fine. That's grand. And Tales of Berseria just came out before Arise, so that one is pretty easy to get to. I think their idea is to try and get the ones that are harder to have focus on. So that means going back into Tales of Fantasia, Tales of Destiny, Tales of the Abyss, you know. There are so many Tales games. They're all kind of wonderful in their own way. But we'll see what they do. I doubt they'd want to do it all at the same time. I think next year for Square Enix Final Fantasy side things, we'll probably get Final Fantasy Tactics Remake and Final Fantasy 9 Remake. I wouldn't see the... Whoa, that is different. Like a scorpion. You wouldn't see the Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, or, you know, trilogy complete till 2027. I think they've kind of planned for that anyway, which is cool. It'll be its 30th anniversary. And it'll be the end of the PlayStation generation too, so it makes sense. You want all three of them on there, of course. Oh, it didn't work. Weird. That's what I was worried about. I was trying to do very simple. Death Stinger. Cool. That might add poison damage to this. Oh, someone else here. Just trying to do the rock solid thing, it didn't work. But those guys like Bandai Namco, they're probably up to a lot of other stuff as well. They always help out with Smash, so they're probably working on Scorpion Prince, cool. The next Smash for the Switch 2. Switch 2 is slowly ramping up to show stuff off. They're flying out some creators now to the head of Nintendo America in New York, so there that goes. Motherfucker just starts the day spewing poison, good lord. Like the average Karen. Okay, let's see this Death Stinger. The sounds of it alone, it seems like it might grant poison to our weapon. For a short duration after using the gourd, inflicts a poison state to the Destined One himself. Why the fuck would you want to do that? That's weird. There must be some kind of a build where if you're poisoned you do more damage or something. You would inflict poison on yourself. Oh, here's another one of these. Don't want to miss these. Seems so simple. The fragrant wine lets you level up your drinks. Yeah, so there is so much coming. Oh, mother, that's really annoying. What a weird way to start a fight. Let's just instantly spew poison that you can't avoid. Now I'm dead. That's really stupid. Dead in the middle of an attack. What kind of enemy starts off by doing an unbreakable poison attack in your face? Weird. All the things they choose to do. I hate so much about the things you choose to be. I don't give a fuck about the poison use. You don't have to have a thing where it just spawns doing it. Doing a fucking heavy attack doesn't even break him out of his animation. Where do we go after this? Goddamn. Was it still down here? Maybe. Should I get discombobulated? Shit, I don't know. No, there seems to be well over there. Discombobulated. Hopefully it was down here. Yeah, it wasn't. It was still here. Fuck off with your poison. And then level 5, who I grew up with a teenager playing a lot of level 5 games. I love those guys, but they have so very fallen from grace over the last good few years. They're known for making the Dark Cloud games, the Dark Chronicle, whichever one you know them as. Then they moved onwards and upwards and started making the Ni no Kuni games. And then they kind of got wrapped into making like yokai watch games, which are fine. They sold very well, but something joining the Digimon styled market so very late to the party. It's only ended up, in my personal opinion, as been a time sink and money sink. Problem with level 5 is, like any big team like that, is you're only as good as your last piece of work. Nostalgia only gets you so far. So people have a tendency to keep bringing up a poorly performing game or a badly played game or whatever every time. It's like, for fuck's sake. Then again, I will bring up games of theirs I love, and you're like, well, that's not the same company. We're getting a lot of slowdown in here. This place is optimized like an old granny's fucking vagina. Yes, poisoned while attacking. Good job. Alright. I think this is where we were. And how you get over there. Don't think you can go into the water in these games. A lot of frickin' slowdown. It's unfortunate. Are we going this way? Maybe. That's where I get fucking lost, I'll tell you what. These guys just chilling there, waiting for one of his friends to spawn to help him. Not gonna happen, buddy. So yeah, I think they have 2 new projects, and the fan base is quite split on what they want. A lot of them do want a new yokai, and I want a new Ni no Kuni, but I wouldn't mind like a remake of Dark Cloud and that. They were really, really cool. They would blend a little bit of farming in there too, but it was very well done. No, that sucks. You'd swear you paused and you'd swear you did everything. Yeah, this game has a weird issue with the pause. I've noticed I'll be like chatting on the phone or playing or whatever, and I'll go to pause it in the middle of like a fight. It just won't let you. Isn't that weird? But then it does it after a while, after about 5 presses. Isn't that weird? That is a very, very clear problem. I get it, like, well, you're not supposed to pause in the middle of a fight. That's not the issue. The issue is it's clearly allowing you to pause, it just doesn't register. I don't know what's causing that. I think that might be an issue in the back end. Whatever engine they're using. It's only reading certain inputs and that. Maybe it's worried. Maybe it requires you to press it multiple times so you don't accidentally pause the game or something. Trying to be a saving grace for the player. Maybe you try and figure out what the player is doing and why they're doing it. Worry-free brew. That's cute. That's when you end up getting fucked up. Let's see where is it here? Oh, it's an actual drink. We drink from a little teapot. That's cool. Each sip only recovers 24% when at critical health. But oh yeah, then it increases maximum. Okay. But then only also does 36%, and only has 2 soaks. So vastly inferior to what we have, unless you can upgrade it or something. We'll see. We're getting into that a lot, I see. It's like wait till, like another one's like if it's the max gourd, your first heal will fully heal you. Like damn, that's pretty smart too. Look at this con. That's what he does. That's his whole spiel. I think he just hit me from that far away. I purposely didn't go near him. He still hit me. Are you spitting poison across the entire map? Because you should be in the Olympics, not in the Souls League. Be interesting to see what they would do. What is this? It's not your average shrine. Oh, let's see. Is this the chick? This spider sister? Forming some kind of humanoid thing? No, is it? I Can't tell. Yes, it is. Oh, she might be friendly. She might be fuckable.
Blast this talisman! Those old rascals.
Hello. Don't know if it's the smeared
On your
makeup
feet
or what.
already, are you?
Mm-hmm. Maybe one of the sisters are good.
Best keep clear of this mess. It's for your own good.
So yeah, so far she
Go
hasn't
find the
been...
pig before it's too late.
Find the pig. She might be trying to help. I do believe she's one of the sisters though. But, you know, you might not all be vicious bitches. She can't go near that talisman. Can we though? Remove. Oh, should I though? Oh, jeez. Blasted talisman. Should I remove it? Fuck it, let's do it. Yoink. Oh, we're gonna break a spell, protection or something. Should I have done that? Who knows? Who knows? We didn't even get anything. That could be allowing her to escape. Where should we go? I was hoping for a few semi-bosses. I know we got that elder worm thing, but come on now. Talking about a boss. Not whatever that thing is supposed to be. Fucking hate that he charged up for 15 minutes. Bastard. Oh no, am I dead? I'm not, I just fell through the bridge though. Jeez. Hello? Don't know if that's a good thing. I might have saved myself some time. Didn't even fall off the bridge, I fell through it. Sacre bleu. Anyone down here? Oh my god, this is such slowdown. I don't see why. I'm not trying to be mean. Oh my god, is that like some kind of giant fly or something trapped over there? Ew. Like they're not exactly, not to be mean, but they're not exactly rendering anything out of the ordinary. You bastard. I'm so lucky. Look at that dumbass archers causing trouble. Hold on, I saw like a hidden door here. Oh. No, it's an invisible wall for no damn reason. We still have not found any way to do anything remotely close to a ranged attack. So these kind of guys sitting pretty up there like that, just being bothersome idiots, we can't really kill them. We have to find like specific ways to like break the game a little bit just to let us up there. How about you? That seems like counterintuitive. Give me your poison mages and all that, I get it, but don't have them squarely put it in a corner somewhere that's nearly impossible for the player to get to. Good lord. Yeah, if the plans for their other games are, it won't be centered around the Monkey King. Unless they run into each other. Might not even be in this world. What the fuck are these hairy things? No. Oh, might be something good here. Look at these. I love how each of their bonfires for each chapter is vastly different. This one covered in spiders and stuff. Kind of medicine. Make some medicine. No, I'm fine. Sniff advance. The Webbed Hollow. Yeah, the name of this place kind of gave it away. I did say one more boss. I've been having a hard time just finding one up to snuff. We did fall down way too far probably as well. It seems we might have bumped into the big boss. See, look at this thing. Holy shit. That looks like Big Mama's Hollow right there. Oh my god, what is that? All the skulls she's created? I think this might be Big Mama's house. Fuck you, bitch. Let's go. Yep. Some feeding time at the oasis. I didn't rest at the bonfire again. I'm such an idiot. Centipede Guai. Oh, look at this. I keep forgetting to rest at the bonfire. I activate it but don't rest it. It's foolishness. Wow, he's a messy lad. It's centipede, huh? Are we doing any damage? A little bit. I've missed completely. What kind of foolishness is that? How could I possibly miss that much? Alright, lion, do your worst. Or tiger, sorry. It's cool the way his stuff charges up. This guy is clearly a poison cunt again. Cool. Nice. I don't think that hit him at all though. I have the worst luck. Go, boys. He looks like a fucking watermelon. What the hell? Watermelon? Oh, he's doing something. Time to summon some babies. He has a really awkward hitbox because it's like in his face. His shiny face. Yeah, here come all the babies. Whoa, I died. He just sent like 50 babies and I got stuck in his leg and I couldn't move. Well, wish you a great rest of your Sunday. Cheers, Amid. Apple go one dude. Later. Centipede Guy. He's pretty easy, just didn't see that. That's where you want to save up your transformation for. You hate to get stuck in their legs. I also, like an idiot, didn't save. I keep activating. I hate that. It's another one of those dumbass from software ideas that just every other Souls-like keeps fucking robbing, and it's stupid. Same with the no pause. It's like, press once to activate, press twice to sit at. I'm like, what the fuck do you think I'm doing here? Sit and rest. So the reason for it is that for people who just want to look at the menu, but they don't actually want to do anything. It's like breaking a streak or speed run or some shit, I don't know. Trust me, try and find the reasoning behind things and you only find stupidity every time. When he does that big roar, I'll transform. No, he's already doing it. That's why Mr. Lion can take the brunt of the damage. Sorry, buddy. Such is the way. It does not mean that we can't use this time wisely. Fuck shit up. Ah, it never gave me the option. Too slow. No, that's weird. You see that? So that does happen like that. I knew that was a possibility. I just didn't know how much. Alright, my plucky bastards, let's go. Do not walk into the tower. Silly centipede. Without your poison, you are nothing. Goodbye. You are nothing. Nice boys. Cheers. See? Just use things wisely. Unfortunately, using the lion is... And he, you know what he is? Even though not avoiding this, he's actually a spirit. You might be able to summon him. Maybe a poison, another poison boy. Cool. That was fun. I'm glad. I was thinking, is this actually what I think it is? And it's not. Thought it was Big Spider Mama. And not as if it would be the final boss or anything. I don't even think the spider chicks are probably the final bosses. Something else. There's always something else. Centipede. Why? Let's see what he does. I love the little demos. Look at that. He rolls into a ball. He never even did that on our fight. Take the form of centipede, curl your body in the general ball, collide with nearby foes. It helps with movement speed, but no poison or anything. It's always weird to see them do things, and then in their spirit form, either lack it or don't bother at all. I've just been using this, guys. He's good old base damage, you know, and it helps my defense as well. And that's what it comes down to, really, is sometimes all the tithering and bullshitting around, especially, this is a big reason why I detest magic in games, because it is the definition of all style, no substance, you know. It's all these cool moves and artifacts going on. It's great, and it's good for people who like that stuff. But how about maybe don't use it for enemies? Maybe it's better off just as like some weird video on YouTube or like a showcase, you know. It looks great. But between doing it off, getting your intelligence, the right staffs, all this hard work, and then half it won't even work on the day. Fuck that mess. So does he do some poison? Take more damage. Inject venom into the ground to deal poison damage in a small area. Interesting. So I wonder, could it happen to me too? Not bad, not bad. I am in the market for improving another spirit, so I'm not becoming too over reliant on the Wandering Wight. More importantly, each of them have a cool passive effect when you equip them. Sometimes it ranges from the pointless, like the movement speed, all the way up to like defense and damage and that. So let's see, what was the one I was just looking at there? Scorpion King. Moderately increases poison damage. So it's poison damage, and he does poison damage. And yeah, I still need to figure out, is there a way for us to cause poison damage? We got a lot of curiosity now, don't we? This one's interesting. In chilled state, moderately increases critical hit chance. In chilled state, like how would you force that upon yourself? It's only good for the snowy area. I don't know. Centipede. Wasn't expecting that. Let's see, is there anywhere to rest? Find another place to feed your face while I find a place to rest. Yeah, we'll have to see what's going on with Lincoln Park now. The jury's out. This new singer, she seems to be a problematic bitch. But it might have been something she's moved on from. I don't know if she's still with Scientology. Apparently she's with that crew from that 70 shows. That 70 show is a great little show. I grew up watching another one of those little comedy shows. As time went on and everything else. Oh, these guys are back. Cool. They all got a bit too big and bold and rich, basically. And apparently they're all Scientologists. The cast members. And then you got Danny Masterson, who is the brother of the elder brother from Malcolm in the Middle. He's another Masterson. But anyway, Danny Masterson is one of those guys. He's been in like Jim Carrey movies. He's been all over the place. But he's got that kind of young Hollywood up-and-coming guy. Too much power, too much drugs, and he's putting his hands on people. And I think he's in jail now for rape charges. But anyway, so as this was happening, people were coming to his aid and writing letters to help build a good character picture. And that included, sadly, a lot of members on that 70 show. Now, whether they knew that Danny was a prick or not, he played Hyde. He already was a bit of a prick on the show anyway, but we kind of liked Hyde, you know. He's one of those kind of pieces of shit. He's like a lovable piece of shit. But that means nothing to the actual human being, you know. One's a character, one's a human being. And clearly this guy is a quite twisted motherfucker. So that all went down, but we just don't know if they knew anything about them. Like even Kitty and Red Foreman, you know, the parents, they even put a letter in, but they might have not known, or they could be fucked in the head as well. But half of them apparently are all like Scientologists, like Laura Prepon, who plays Donna and that. And like, here's the thing, Scientology is a boring, creepy little religion for the rich and famous of Hollywood, and it's just stupid. It's about aliens and money and control and power, and it's weird, you know. It's like any other cult and new religion. There's always a means to an end and a reason behind it. It's not a good thing. Oh, this maybe where the piggy is. Are you in there, Piggy? No. Yeah, maybe. No, it's the horse. He's back. I've met this guy like 4 fucking times. He's cool. So anyway, yeah. Long story short. Fuck that dude. And it sucks that I had to go down. So it kind of makes me look back on that show and other shows like that and be like, what else happened? But anyway, apparently the only one who was normal, not in Scientology, not fucking rape apologist, was Topher Grace. And who got shunted out of Hollywood? Topher Grace. Has he done shit since he did Venom? Not really, no. He did a movie with Richard Gere, The Double or something. That was about it. That sucks. But he's a good actor. Bad is not really the issue, because we have people like fucking Dwayne Johnson in acting and John Cena as an actor. That shit's laughable, even to say the least.
Ever heard tell of the Destined
Once I've seen him dressing up like Britney Spears and all that, I'm like, oh, okay. This man clearly doesn't want to be taken seriously in life, so I won't take him seriously.
Sage and my king once swore a brotherhood.
Yeah, this guy's cool. I don't know if we'll ever fight him.
After the sage fell, the king dismissed every one of us.
Found him all over the
Became
place.
someone, not himself.
He gives us some items though.
Destined One is really the
It's a
one
cool
who
like
can bring back
horn
the sage.
Yaogwai.
He can
And he's got like
count
one
my humble
horned
support.
horse. I don't know. It's cool.
My plea for aid was met only with silence along this path.
Yeah, so that's what happens sadly in Hollywood.
My mind
On the guy's side, you either live long enough to become a legend or die a perv, you know. And on the lady's side, it's like you either
Should our paths
stick
cross at the
to your
flaming
morals
mountains,
and your
we'll
integrity,
toast to our union.
and then are shunted out of Hollywood,
Now,
or you become a victim. And
great
that's
care.
fucked up. We all talk about the golden age of Hollywood. There was a lot wrong back then. There was a lot of grooming, and they would lead poor little girls coming off the fucking bus. And that's all they were, you know, 18, 19. You're still like a fucking child at that point. Straight into prostitution, drugs, and fucking sex trafficking, and barely ever in any kind of movies at all. And usually ended up dead, the poor things. And honestly, not much has changed in Hollywood. It just goes on behind closed doors or on certain islands, you know. It's fucked up. So remember the next time you watch a movie that don't become Don't become
My mind is
smitten with
made,
Hollywood.
friend.
It is an evil country
I
place.
shall rely on none but myself.
It's just a movie.
If none shall
An hour and a
aid,
half or two
I will act on my own.
of fun.
Should
And
our
just switch
paths
off and go about your
cross at
day.
the flaming mountains, we'll toast to our union.
Oh, some kind of flaming mountains.
Now, take great
Thank
care.
you. I hope we don't fight this guy, because you know what? He's been that
My
much
plea
of
for
a friend.
aid was met. My
Nice.
mind is, if none shall, should our path now.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, see that? Like, there's just a lot of fuckery going on. When you get to the second half of most video games this day, this is what happens. It's just they start to do like hyper polishing. This is the boss earlier. I know it's gonna whoop his ass. They do hyper polishing on the first half until the launch, and then you just can't get around to the rest of it. You gotta kill your babies. Kind of cute. Oh, it's a lesser. Oh, hold on, it looks like it's gonna explode. Those kind of larvae and grub worms and that. They're quite tasty. Hugely beneficial and huge protein in that. You know, speaking of like protein and all that, it's always been like that crazy idea of eating raw eggs because of Rocky, like Rocky. Now, there's never once been a single study that's found that eating a raw egg versus like a cooked egg has any better health. And the only difference is that eating a raw egg has like a heightened chance of salmonella. So really, outside of some weird fucking Rocky montage that you're trying to do, I would advise you not to do the raw egg stuff. Your best bet is not a fried egg, not a poached egg. It's a boiled egg. If the boiled egg is still in its shell, you've lost no nutrients, and it's quite tasty even if it gives you the farts. Poached egg, you're kind of losing a good bit in that boiling water. You just don't know it, all that little film. And then fried eggs, obviously it's been cooked, and no matter how good the oil is, canola, peanut, sunflower, whatever, it's oil. It's fucking oil. Too much of it. But yeah, I think nowadays we've scientifically created incredible means of getting protein into us anyway. So. He didn't take any damage there. Look at that. It's a full 3-layered charged. Oh, he does. Look, he does flinch. Mr. Lion, Mr. Tiger does flinch. Didn't flinch to the centipede though. It's flinching to this guy. Look at all those weird eyes and stuff. It looks like you build up the charge on his sword and he can do different cool attacks. So it goes from yellow and it goes red. So he does flinch like the other guy, so maybe Flame Boy still might be better. This guy is obviously a mountain more health. But how much does that matter? Let's see what kind of attack he does when it's red. Looks like it builds up even more. Oh, look, he doesn't have enough time to do that. Yeah, Flame Boy still might be better. I know it sounds crazy, but that damage over time on the flames is worth sometimes a quarter of their health. Oh, jeez. I'm getting slowed down nearly every time I defeat a boss. Or defeat a bigger enemy. Now they're all like complaining about over-processed foods and that. Foods that have been gone through some Alice in Wonderland shit. Has gone through like, you know, we already eat a lot of processed foods, but now we're like chemically fucking with our food. On top of that, so it's processed once, then chemically fucked with whatever you're looking for, your proteins, your no sugar, your artificial sweeteners, all that kind of crap, and then it's processed again. Oh, so there's the talisman again. So that'd make 2. I see a place to rest here, so that's what I'll do. I'll rest here. I'll be going close to another one of the sisters. I'll rest here, and I will. I'll save it. I'll leave it there. That's good. Like we did, doing all that YIN tiger stuff is so immensely cooler and more important than anything else. This entire blacksmith, we can now seriously think about like min-maxing and creating builds, because now we can upgrade armor and stuff, you know. This is either part of the secret of this chapter, or it's part of the final boss. Some kind of big purple thing. I don't know. We'll see. Not a big deal. It's been fun so far. You know me and spiders. I like the concept of this stuff. But yeah, all the hate on chapter 3, it's snowy. You've got dragons, you're on the back of a turtle, you go to a prison, you jump back out, you're in a massive temple. How could you hate on chapter 3? Like, I don't like that final boss at all. I think it's completely broken, but I think the chapter itself is fun. You transform into a fucking wolf, for Christ's sake. It's wonderful. It's cute as hell. Really like that one. Cliff of Oblivion. What a name. Let me see whether they let me transform into a wolf here. I don't know. It must be Garner. Oh, that'll let me go back to the Zodiac whenever I want. That's cool. What does this one do? Incense Trail. I think this one lets you turn into the beetle, was it? Oh no, immediately free the soul from the body and gate is back. Oh, okay, that's cool. Does it let me do it? Oh, no, can't do that. Wonder what that's all about. Something got to do with... Might be only for a certain chapter. Let me see, can I go back to the New West chapter? Valley of Ecstasy. Ah, yeah. Maybe it's restricted. I just don't know how to go back to the cicada. Remember we first transformed into cicada. Oh yeah, I can't believe they're putting Jedi Survivor onto PS4, Xbox One. I had heard about that a long time ago. Like, I'll hear rumors of something, and it might not ever happen for a year or two, and you're like, well, that didn't happen. Why are you such a shithead? I'm like, no, you just gotta bide your time. These things are usually gonna happen. Like, I've known about Final Fantasy Tactics for, I'd say, like 2 years now at this point. The current rumor about Bloodborne is that they're doing a full remake like Demon's Souls for the PS6 launch. But I think that between Concord losing them a shit ton of money at the tune of somewhere between 100 and 200 million, I think they could be persuaded to make that a simple PC / remaster. Apparently, it's all got to do with Sony. Either they have lost the source code, which I think is highly possible. It's not going to do it from software. Or they're just biding their time, which is also possible. But what's happening now is we're having a huge effort from the modding community to create an emulated version, and once that happens, they won't care. Okay, here we go. What's this? Into a lovely little wolf. It's kind of cute. It's based on a secret quest. You have to run into Thunderclap Temple, and it's basically, you might have seen me talking to this person. We thought we were talking to the dead body. You're actually talking to the wolf scarf, and it's the spirit. This wolf spirit, and if you talk to it twice or 3 times, it will give you the power to turn into a wolf and ask you to help it. And what you do is you go to the Thunderclap Temple and go left, and there'll be a very strange little man praying at a temple, and yeah, so to whoop his ass. Very, very simple. But I don't think we can transform into this anyway outside of it. It's pretty cute though, huh? So far we have had this. I think we turned into a bat for a second, didn't we? And then the cicada at the start, or the beetle, whichever it was. Yeah, pretty damn cool game. Just needs a little refinement. I mean, there's some software games that still don't run perfectly, or some of them are not even 60. You know what I mean? Like, there is no perfect out there. It's all good. They're doing a great job. For one of their first big games, it is extremely impressive. And I'm in love with it. Even in its most aggravating sections. Oh yeah, you will get attacked as the wolf. You just turn back whenever you want. I don't think you can attack yourself. Not really. I love it. It's very Okami with the little things coming out of it. Anyway, that's enough about that.